last we left off, you guys were trying to finish breaking a death curse and revive Reynauld, and now also Charlene, that I completely forgot about.
Woohoo.
I didn't forget about Charlene, I forgot she was dead. For the purposes of expediency, because A, we sort of half-intentionally sent everything off the rails, but I still want to finish the actual bit of story there was. And also because we're going to lose some players soon due to time constraints. Like, not just tonight, but in general. We're going to say the ritual did succeed to end the death curse. Yes, that is Luka. Now, Reynauld.
Yes.
Be back for you in a minute.
Oh.
The rest of you, I assume you would like to try and revive your party. I'll talk to Steve, or not Steve, I'll talk to Luka, because Luka usually answers me.
Yeah.
Yes, Zarvir was also doing RP with the Maya. We'll get to that.
And I did. Yeah.
That is your plan. Okay. Zarvir, we'll come back to you, because I didn't have time to remember. I remembered you had something going on, but I forgot who it involved. Zarvir, you attempted to do wish shit to... you did wish shit and made underpaid sad.
I forgot about that.
That was because of your Maya RP not going as you hoped, right?
Yeah.
That was Plan B?
Yeah, that was Plan B.
Okay. I was just making sure that we had finished the roleplay part.
Yeah, I gave up on the roleplay because it didn't go the way I wanted.
Luka, I was going to come to you next about the revivals and stuff anyway. You followed and saw all this take place.
Yes.
So what would you like to do?
I'm trying to remember exactly what the roleplay contained because I don't have.
Zarvir tried to convince him essentially convince Maya to either not bring back Reynauld or to make sure Reynauld didn't come back with his sword.
It was specifically I lied to her about everyone being dead so I could go to hell.
Oh, yes.
So I could make the sword go poof.
Trickery.
And then you wished the sword away instead.
Yeah, well, no, I couldn't do that, so I just wished it away.
Yeah, we haven't gone over the consequences of that yet. We'll get to that. So, Luka, given that if I don't remember for 100% for sure, but I believe I didn't like disintegrate Charlene or anything. I'm pretty sure you guys would have brought her body back with you.
Yes. I believe we did.
I have a question.
So, shoot.
Is it cold or hot where I'm at?
I don't know. It's a temple.
Oh, nice. Okay, so maybe I can be comfortable here for a bit. Think about my actions.
I think Mina was asking about where her soul is at, not her body.
Oh, her soul.
Like, how do I feel?
You don't feel anything.
Oh, that's nice.
You're just sort of floating somewhere.
Hopefully I don't get bored and do something stupid.
You do feel a weird tug to move in a sort of specific direction, though.
I'll check it out.
Well, actually, before I tell you the details of that, does Charlene wish to be revived if possible?
Charlene does.
Okay. So you do feel a tug. And then you feel a little tug just on kind of your scruff of your neck. And then you just hear Amaya's voice going, "Your work isn't finished."
Nice. More fire?
They're gonna need it, yes.
Excellent.
And
I'm ready.
You wake up in your body, although you may want to take a few days rest because Ray's dead makes you -4 to everything.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Feels exhausting.
So you guys may want to, rest a few days. Yeah. Luka, Zarvir, you both are still at the temple, so you see this done. Actually, pretty much everyone at that point would have joined you because Amaya would have been like, "Hey, you two chuckleheads, go get the fucking whatever body you have that I'm supposed to revive."
Luka is currently not looking like Luka.
Uh-huh.
So
I
just
know.
so people know, Luka is not there, from what you know.
Uh-huh.
Just so other people know.
How close are you to us? Like, are you just like hovering around in the temple?
Yeah, kinda. I mean,
Well, then
you would
Zarvir
know.
would see. Yeah, I better say Zarvir would know then.
You would know, but
Yeah,
the
okay, yeah.
others wouldn't.
It'd be hard for him not to know.
He has no idea that you're Luka. When he knows
Well,
you're there.
He can.
I have true
Uh,
sight.
Okay,
yeah.
so then everyone in the room knows that who Luka is.
Do they?
Well, Luka, I assume Luka knows who Luka is.
Yes, I do.
You don't have it. I didn't give you amnesia.
Yeah.
Zarvir apparently knows who you are,
Yes.
and there's only one other person in the. Well, I guess Charlene wouldn't know when she wakes up, but before she wakes up, the only other
Yeah,
person but as of the time the message to go get her body is so it can be revived is mentioned, everyone in the room knows that Luka is Luka.
oh yeah, because it's just us.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
you two and probably a 15th. Well, actually, probably by now, because I was going to imply she had true resurrection, so she'd have to be at least 17th level cleric, who's gone on God knows what adventures since she became an NPC. Needless to say, everyone knows you're Luka.
Yeah.
However, when the two of you are told by Amaya, "Go get me Charlene's body," the rest of the group has no way of knowing that.
Yeah.
So
And
Shissan
as far
and
as
Shissan
and
and
as
Steve
far
have
as
no idea
okay.
who you are.
Yeah. And as far as Luka knows, she doesn't think Sylvia knows.
This is
Yeah,
true.
that's true. Yeah, I haven't told anyone about that yet. I haven't had
Yeah, you haven't.
RP yet in a while, so
Well, I mean, you also haven't had a reason before now to
yeah,
have it come
exactly.
up.
Yeah.
Feel free to tell you talk to each other while you're walking back across town.
You know what? Actually, yeah, I feel like considering like once Zarvir probably saw Luca there, probably realized that she saw everything that happened, and probably heard the wish as well, and is probably
Yeah.
mildly confused.
Mildly.
Um, so as they're probably awkwardly walking back, um, so you saw all of that?
Yeah. Um, I
I
would
mean,
assume. Go on.
I was just gonna say that this thing, the hand. it these items seem to get the best of me sometimes. There might be some consequences, but I Reynauld is a great asset to our team. I would never try to hurt him if I wasn't forced to. I hope you know that.
Um,
Here's my question. Zarvir, are you lying right now?
uh,
Actual Zarvir, no. He does think Reynauld is good, but like Zarvir's evil now because of the hand.
That's not what I'm asking. You're
Well,
not you're not evil, you're not chaotic evil, which would
that's
imply
true.
you're insane.
Yeah, Zarvir's a
Anything
smart guy. Zarvir understands that Reynauld is an asset to the team. He
okay.
There's probably a part of him, maybe because of the hand, that wants the sword actually gone. But no, he does genuinely think Reynauld is a good part of the team.
Okay. Then you don't need to make any kind of rolls right now. Um,
But we don't have to tell the group. I mean, just not the specifics anyways. Sure they'll figure out anyways. But I feel like they'll get all crazy about it, be like, oh, Zarvir is being crazy again, and I would, like to keep people on my side for a while at least.
uh, yeah. Question real quick. Um, from the way you're talking, sounds like you know it's Luka, but how do you know that? Because I look
My God,
completely different right now.
I'm so sorry. It's weird. It's like I can't describe it exactly. I forget that you don't look like um these things have many benefits. These, I don't know, artifacts, I guess. I've seen you since ever I put the eye in. The eye is what seems to have done it. Um, I don't know the exact nitty gritties, nor do I really care. But I'm able to see more clearly, I guess. One of the benefits, I suppose.
So from what I'm understanding, you know that I'm not an elf.
Well, you certainly don't look like one. No, yeah, no, I would guess you're a changeling. That might be a shot in the dark.
Yeah.
I've rarely ever met a changeling before, at least that I know of, at least. So it's strange to know that I've been with one for a while.
Yeah, you
Why
can go on.
is this a secret you keep for covert ops missions I don't know you go on? Or what why hide this? This feels like a great asset we could have been using.
I'm mainly my past. I'm trying to hide from my father. So
Oh, interesting, man. I guess everyone here has family problems, jeez. Huh.
yeah,
You got daddy issues, huh?
Ooh.
Well, I'm glad you've done well so far, considering you're still here. As much as I may shit on everyone here seems like great assets to the team, and most of them I would not be here without. So,
I agree. Pretty decent team for
Who
the
are you
most part.
agreeing with? Who are
Aaron,
you
yeah,
agreeing with from this
yeah,
conversation you're not hearing?
selfish,
selfless just comes out of
Oh,
the
I'm not
blue.
agree. Oh shit. Oh man, I had to add it.
selfish. You're
Oh,
not with us.
oh
Yeah, we're
fuck.
just,
I'm there in spirit.
yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, it's even in a city that even in a giant city, if you guys were talking, you know, if role play time is sort of assumed to be kind of the conversation's probably longer than the important parts that you actually role play. like chit chat and shit in between that, unless you really want to roleplay at all, I just assume these are the highlights of the conversation. So by now you probably
Yeah.
would be close to them, maybe close enough to say that you're there. That's up to the two of you whether you want to state that or not.
I think before, unless unless Luka wants to say something else, before we get back to the group, Zarvir would want to say one thing to Luka now that Luka kind of knows, I guess, the most about Zarvir's hand and shit. Um, I just want to let you know. You seem like a trustable person, despite having lied to me for quite a long time. I guess I can appreciate that. Um, but the hand and the eye that I have, I know they're not great things. I know they're going to try to twist me and change me, and as you've seen, try to manipulate me. And I know they're going
Yeah.
to do things like that. And so, for your sake and everyone else's, I will take these things off at the wrist and the eye socket, I suppose. But I just, I have one thing I want to do, and it requires these things, despite their negativity and their evil nature. I have one thing that needs to be done before they can go away, before they can just be gone. And when that comes, if it comes anytime soon, I want you to just trust that what I'm doing is for the. I want to save so many lives. I have so many. I have a great plan, and you might not like it. A lot of people might not like it, but you have to trust me that it's not these hands messing with me. It is a plan that will save an untold amount of lives. So once that's done, you can take these things off me. You can kill me for all I care. But just before, if any crazy shit happens, these things just completely just change me. I just want to do that. Just that one thing. And then that's it. Then I can be gone. It's one reason I'm here. I guess point being, just trust me. I have evil things, but I have a good plan.
I Luca would believe you, honestly. Um, I don't love the sound of that, but I've been traveling with you for a while now. I know you're small, so I'll trust you.
All I ask. I appreciate that.
And I'd assume we get to the group now.
Sounds better.
Yes, we would. So I will
Luca
give
is her regular self now, by the way.
um,
Hence, Sylvia knows.
Zarvir. She looks absolutely no different.
I'd say
Yeah.
I barely know
Um,
anything.
uh, is there anything in particular, knowing that those two didn't have the conversation in front of Steve or Shissan, is there anything either of the two of you want to talk to them about or do other than let's go get Charlene?
Oh dang, yeah, because it's only 4 of us now, isn't it?
For the
Yep.
moment,
Everyone else is dead.
For now.
I mean, unless
so
they have any questions about me yelling about them, then I guess not.
cool. So you guys all join Amaya back at the temple with Charlene's body. Charlene, I already checked with you as a DM if Charlene's coming back or not. You get brought back. You're pretty roughed up and need a nap, but I need about 3 or 4 naps, but you'll be all right. Reynauld.
Present.
I realized it made more sense to talk to you last because your resurrection and everything surrounding it is trickier. And for a number of reasons. So, as the veil that stops your reborn nature from working is lifted, you feel something you never felt any of the other times that this reborn shit has kicked in. The in-between. You always remember waking up, you don't remember, and you usually remember dying. You never remember whatever weird limbo you end up in between. You're very aware that's where you are right now. Less so because you remember it from any other time you've died, because you don't. More so just because that's, regardless of whether Reynauld's a particularly smart man or not, it doesn't matter. You're a functioning adult humanoid. It doesn't take much to realize this giant mass void I suddenly just woke up in, probably some form of afterlife or on the way to it. Knowing that all the weird magic shit in the world. And it is a very strange void. It's weird. Dad joke of the day. Purple haze.
Like it.
But no, it is genuinely like a weird purplish hue everywhere. Not so much like a fog as almost like you're just walking through apparently nothing, but the nothing is purple. Like there's no features, but you can. It's clearly you're walking on something. Your foot is tapping like a boot would. But it just seems like it's endless and featureless. But apparently there is an end because you eventually come to a door. Actually, you come to 2 doors. And a voice from somewhere starts talking to you and says, if you are ready to finally rest, you can take the door on the left, your left, and I will let you pass through. If you have anything that you wish to resolve, then we will discuss you going through the door on the right.
I would very much like to know what's on this right door.
Enough power to do everything you've ever wanted to do.
You have my interest. Are you saying I could murder the man that wronged me? The men that wronged me?
Among other things. Before you do that, I do need a favor. Using the power I'm going to give you. I do need that snake woman that you were previously afraid to fight. I'm going to give you enough power to help kill her, and I need that done first.
If you can
Her
give me
and
the
I-
power.
Her and I have something of an agreement that she's gone back on. I don't like it.
Any other caveats?
Make sure that her death is permanent. I don't care how. Or, I mean, in a world where the kind of magic some of your cohorts possibly have access to, But they wouldn't use them on someone like that anyway, but as permanent as the world around you will allow for. Get rid of the body, that's what I'm saying.
I'm sure a good few flames, spells, brute force can usually ruin one.
Fantastic. Normally when I offer someone this power, I basically take their mind from them and make them something of a puppet. I'm not going to do that to you. Would actually defeat the purpose of what either of us wanted of this partnership. Still interested.
Can I roll? Can I kind of like think to myself like, hey, if apparently it's a normal pattern for him to make a puppet. One, why would he reveal this to me? Two, is he lying?
Make me an insight check.
Alrighty. Let me try the right character on. Yep. $21.
Unclear why he's admitting it. Does not appear to be lying. Much as your gut can tell you.
We seem to have a lot of goals that overlap. In a good way, of course.
We actually have more in alignment than you think.
Tell me, is one of your problems have to do with a man with a... I've seen Zarvir with the eye. Yeah, I have. Never mind. With a peculiar eye.
Definitely. Let's put it this way: you definitely seen him with at least the hand.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. Do you have problems with a man with a peculiar hand?
Yes and no. I don't have problems with the one currently wearing it. I do have problems with the one who created it. I need to make sure he never returns. And I feel like he's going to try to use that other person to make himself whole again. So I guess in the immediate future, yeah, kind of.
Yep.
Speaking of which, the other reason I don't want you to try to kill him too fast is I kind of have him to thank for you being available to me. When one distorts reality to the degree that he did, consequences happen. In this case, his consequences were you finding me.
Pretty, I like these kind of consequences. I
What?
see no reason not to trust you.
Well, that's good. That being said, if you want a little more reason to trust at least the reason I'm giving you for why we ended up together, just remember, this is bad news for him, not you. He made the wish.
Yeah. Suppose well, in a little, he's gonna get what he deserves.
Yeah, at least keep him around long enough to help you with what you're going to fight, because as you know from past experience, even with the new power I'm going to give you, it's going to be a hard fight.
Alright.
That being said, do you in fact want to take advantage of this opportunity I present?
Retirement doesn't fit me anyways. I take you up on your offer.
Wonderful. We can't have you walking around with no ability to slay the people that need slaying. Unfortunately, I can't find what was wished away from you. But I can give you this. And a a great sword appears on your back.
Am I allowed to grab it and look at it? Like off my back?
Yeah. So, first thing you immediately can feel as soon as you touch it, it is magical in some way. Magical enough to be unclear exactly what the magic in it is. That being said, using your insight check from earlier, because I would argue him giving you this power and this weapon would still qualify as is he on the level. You're not getting any bad vibes, particularly from the weapon. Just I'm not quite sure what type of magic is on this thing. Not that it's inherently a problem that you don't know.
For now, I put the sword on my back, and if possible, I try to look towards where this voice has been projecting from.
Yeah, it's kind of it wasn't there before, but now that you've agreed to the deal, there's now a face above the two doors.
I believe this is my tool for the job.
Certainly seems up your alley, doesn't it?
I very much agree. Through the door it is, then?
I would say so. Also, I will describe to you what the person looks like. That seems to be the best art I can find. So he has rather large horns coming out of his forehead, and some almost Klingon-like ridges going up the middle that seem to be kind of spiky coming up the middle of his head between them. And you gradually see the rest of his form take shape. He's wearing all red robes. He's got some kind of staff that seems to be on fire on the end. And he's sitting on a jagged throne.
Quite in.
He's very obviously some kind of powerful devil. As a matter of fact, I would argue, with all the lifetimes you visited, you would have come across him at some point, and you have a flash of memory. Not necessarily of him, but have seen his picture or likeness or description somewhere. He's pretty fucking famous. Like actual D&D lore famous. You just made a deal with Asmodeus.
Ooh.
Oh,
Him.
Now that you realize who you made a deal with, you figured that's probably why he let you keep your sanity. Because you're more effective doing what he needs done. And he's kind of busy and doesn't want to have to puppet you. So for your purpose, it makes more sense to allow you to do it yourself. He goes, oh, I will also give you one more little perk of the job. And you just see a little orb. He says, open your hand, palm up.
Reynauld does so.
You just see a little ball of fire appear above your hand, just hovering there. Throw that. You'll be glad you did. Not right now.
Am I able
So-
to
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna ask if I'm able to store it away somehow.
Oh yeah. You can basically just will it and be like, I'm saving this for later, and it just disappears. He looks down to you and goes, "Now, my Hell Knight, go do your worst." And the right hand door opens.
Maybe there's a kick in the head. And I walk through.
Cool. I'm gonna DM you. There's 2 changes I want to make to the sheet you're gonna be using, because of the specifics we just did.
Yep.
Well, actually, I could just kind of tell them to you, and you can jot them down for yourself. You'll know what I'm talking about based on the story. Change the 1d8 plus 5 to 2d6 plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
Because different weapon type.
Yeah.
And what was the other thing? There was one other thing I wanted to make sure that I adjusted. And you can also actually make that 2d8 plus 7 and change any plus 5s, because those are from strength. You can change those to plus 7 for me.
Would you like me just to use a homebrew template sheet to edit this?
Nope, you're just gonna roll d20s instead of using a sheet.
Okay.
That way you could customize it as much as you want, because all the stuff we're customizing is related to rolling d20s. And I think there was one other thing I wanted to adjust before we could, but I want to make sure I'm right. Where was it? Oh, yes. I don't know if it'll come up in the time we'll be doing this, but your language is, instead of abyssal, infernal.
Yep. That makes sense.
Just double checking if there's anything else. No, I think that covers everything. Yeah. So everything else on that stat block is yours to use how you see fit.
This is putting the biggest smile on my face looking at this little sheet.
So, back to the other 5. You 5, as you're chilling basically at the temple. Giant-sized temple, so quite a big building. About 100 feet from you, at the doorway to the temple, the door's sort of open because open door policy during the day. Everyone, give me a perception check.
Ooh, perception. 22.
Lovely, excellent. Well,
that one.
honestly, Zarvir, I genuinely should have thought of this before you even rolled. You do not need to roll for this.
Okay.
Lucky.
I forgot the command.
You almost did it, right?
You almost did it right, but you put an equal sign instead of a space.
Oh, let me do it. There we go. Ooh, 17, not bad.
All right. Charlene, you can also roll 1, although you're at disadvantage, or not disadvantage, you're at -4.
Right.
1, 2, 3. And Steve, also roll 1 for me.
So 9.
So you got an 8. Or 9, yes. Sorry.
All right.
Steve, perception. Okay. All right. Basically, this was to see if anybody particularly noticed at first. Luka and Zarvir definitely noticed at first because I'm ignoring Zarvir's role because, for story reasons, he should never have to make one. Luka and Zarvir, you notice first, and then quickly the other three catch on. And you look to sort of the door. It's a sunny day outside, and the door. There's stained glass windows here, but the window out front is not. It's just sort of plain. Plus, the front door is cracked open for temple open hours. The window is still sunny. The door suddenly is replaced with a different door that opens to a weird purple void. And then you see someone in full plate armor step through, not on foot. They step through riding a skeletal warhorse. Or did I say wearing? Riding. I may have said wearing.
I think you said riding.
I think I said wearing plate armor and then riding. Good.
Yes.
Yeah.
The armor is jet black with flaming red and orange veiny sort of highlights going all through it. The orange parts seem to be smoking gently. Seems to be harmless smoke. It's almost like making a magical smoke effect. It's more of an illusion than anything. And the main thing that is the helmet looks familiar. And Reynauld, you can feel that your helmet is different. It's a replica, shall we say, but it is a recreation of the helmet that symbolizes your rightful place as king of your family and kingdom that you came from.
Didn't I have a replica of his helmet too when he dropped it when he died?
No, you had the one it was replaced with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the first time that he died in the campaign, was knocked unconscious. It was taken.
Okay.
You have technically his helmet, but that's the one his son gave him to replace the one he stole.
Yes.
The one that said he was stupid.
That being said, different armor, different look aside, you, Luka, in particular, recognize the design of the old helmet. You're pretty sure you know who the fuck that is, and it ain't the sun.
Am I still dead, y'all?
Did I ask you to roll a perception check?
I think she was
I was just
asking
saying
that
that.
in chaos though.
Oh, okay.
My perception is dead.
This is true.
You all spotted this as it was happening. Just these two noticed it before. So Luka, I'll come to you last. Steve, what's your reaction to seeing Reynauld in all new gear, riding a dead horse?
How come I don't get a cool horse?
Because you're not cool.
I'm not what?
Because you were revived a different way.
Damn,
That's true.
my reviver sucks. But I appreciate it.
You're saying Amaya sucks?
You just hear Amaya be like, do you want me to kill you again?
I can see why you might feel that way.
I have the ability.
I believe it.
He probably does.
I'm gonna
Oh, she definitely
walk.
does.
I'm
I
gonna
know she
slowly back
does.
away.
I was saying probably in character.
Yeah, I believe it. Well, he's been dead longer, so you know he earned it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's the
it's-
trick. You just gotta die for a long time. You come back as a badass.
Very cool.
You gotta seep into death. Like a
That's
nice,
right.
Are we?
fine
Like a
wine.
dead soup.
marinade.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
When the DM wants to do something cool to end a campaign and wants to give you a fair chance of actually winning the last boss fight.
It's a team effort.
So
I'm
Reynauld,
glad.
what's going through your head as you step through the portal that is this doorway?
I am going to take a look at the party I, well, mostly trusted, except for one example. Look at most of them, especially towards Luka, and say, well, at least you are in one piece.
Luka, well, not just Luka, but when Reynauld speaks, there's just a present, but sort of almost like a background harmony that well, Reynauld, what was it you said again? Doesn't have to be the exact phrasing, but more or less.
I said that they all seem to be in one piece.
Well, you looked at Luka. Did you say you seem to be in one piece? Was it something that doesn't matter? I just want to make
I
sure.
said you all, but I was kind of putting
Okay.
emphasis towards Luka.
Okay. So all of you, when he says that, just sort of in the background here. One piece, one piece, one piece, one piece.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Dramatic. Did everybody else hear that?
Yeah.
Why is your voice echoing,
Well, I mean,
Reynauld?
it's a very echoey temple. It happens.
Oh, it's the
It
temple,
echoes
yeah.
so that you don't forget what I've been saying, Charlene.
What? I feel like that was personal.
Specifically you,
Hey,
Charlene.
don't forget what I've been saying, Shirley.
That's hilarious. I love it. Reynauld has always been dramatic, so it makes sense.
Well, you all probably know what we're gonna have to do, right?
Is it murder?
Unless you have been. It always is.
Yes. That's what we're good at.
You haven't been putting it off now, have you? There's one
Kinda waiting
person
for our.
y'all have a.
I mean,
We've been waiting, for someone with a fancy sword and nice armor to come assist us.
I don't think
Look at that.
waiting is the right word.
You
We've been
have him now.
working.
Exactly. But also, unlike you, our other friend that died is also gonna need a couple days.
I'm not
This is
feeling very well.
Yeah, so you just came back. Let's all rest and rejoice and whatever.
Can I drink?
Yeah.
you
I
could.
feel like I could use a couple.
Nothing's
You all may
stopping you
rest.
from drinking.
Excellent. Yeah, I think I earned a drink. To the tavern.
Oh, and Zarvir.
Aye.
Keep your swords and spells holstered at the moment. I don't have a quarrel with you yet.
Wait, what did I do to you? I lose track. Did I kill you? No, that was
No,
the snake lady.
I think you're talking about the wish you made.
Oh gosh, man, I already forgot about that.
What have y'all been
I
doing?
apologize for that front. That wasn't entirely. You can blame the thing on my hand.
I'll be sure to take it from you when we're done.
What did you
Oh,
do, Zarvir? I've been gone for
all
5
in
minutes.
due time. Well, yeah, well, sure, you can take my hand. That's fine, but like, let's just don't need to get crazy about things. You seem to be jumping to conclusions and jumping to make hasty decisions, as I can only assume where all this has come from. I don't like it, I'll be honest.
Besides me, before my death, you were the only other person with a powerful magical artifact. I think I can jump to some conclusions.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, that's like I have no quarrels with you. You seem to be disliking of me. But other than the wish, which was partially my bad, I see no quarrels with us. I don't seem that I've done any harm to you. I don't see any reason to do harm to you. My hand didn't like you because of that sword. You now no longer seem to have that sword. So I think everything's hunky dory. I don't know how this is gonna work out for you, because I don't know what you did, but none of this, and he kind of gestures all at you, never comes for free. But that's your own problem to deal with. I don't see any problems with us at all.
Hmm.
What I did to come back, you said. Let's just say I made a friend.
That is a good point. Who
In hell?
is this friend?
Yeah, last time we saw you, you were in hell. I don't think you should be making friends in hell. I guess to each their own. You do you. If this helps us kill her, then all will be the better for it.
Trust me, my partner I met assured us that it's very much going to help.
Oh, I always trust people who give me things in hell. This seems like a good idea. I'm all for it.
There is a brief moment. Just a brief moment where the whispers that you were hearing as like an echo. Underpaid's mouth starts moving and a different voice comes out. And he says, "You should always trust the people you meet in hell. We're very specific in our contracts."
Do I just hear that,
Well,
or does everyone?
No, literally, his mouth moves like he's talking, but it's not his voice.
Oh, okay. So, I see. Okay.
Everyone.
Oh, damn.
Am I able to hear
Ah.
this too?
Oh yeah.
That's concerning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Wonder why I'm worrying of this.
I'd like to see this
Who-
contract.
If this can just happen willy-nilly, man, I've made some shady deals, and this one doesn't look good.
Is he watching when you pee?
I hope not.
I'm watching everything.
What's your name? Because it's definitely not our friend.
Well, I mean, your friend's back because of me, so you're welcome. That being said,
That's a good thing.
Is everyone looking at this right now, or is anyone looking anywhere else and just kind of listening while they do?
Looking at this happening.
Yeah, I imagine Zarvir's looking at right.
I believe it's pretty hard for them not to look at the giant ass.
Excellent.
Yeah, we're definitely looking. It's got our attention.
Well, I mean, they're just technically, they're just seeing you talk, but it's just a different voice coming out. That's all they're seeing.
It's pretty hard to ignore the reincarnated Reynauld in the cool hell armor.
So when he says what he's about to say, Reynauld, since you could still have control of the rest of your body, technically he's not even forcing your mouth to move. It just kind of happens as part of what he's doing. So like it's forced in the sense that because he wants to talk through you, your mouth automatically makes the words. But he's not doing it to be forceful. It just that's the way the thing he's doing works. But you're still in control of everything else for sure. And you, because you're looking at and past them. When he says the name Asmodeus, you see Amaya literally go wide-eyed.
Amaya didn't like that.
I'm just gonna look to Amaya, and while Asmodeus is taking his break from talking, I'm just gonna say, "Scared?"
For you, you made a deal with the King of the Nine Hells.
See?
Excuse me, what?
Not the ruler of a lair. The one the one they answer to.
Excuse me, am I what?
The King of the Nine Hells.
Why would anyone make a deal with the King of the Nine Hells?
Amaya, you're joking, right?
I don't think she's the joking type, but I could be wrong.
Do I look like I joke about the Nine Hells?
No, you don't.
Okay,
God,
this
what
is
mess have you got us
that's
into?
been good.
It's not always a
Big
bad thing
solution.
to have friends in high and low places.
That's true. That's true.
This
If,
one seems pretty bad. No, I don't think this one's good.
You have an evil hand and eye shoved onto your
That's-
missing parts.
Okay, yes, but at least I can take these off when I'm done with them. What are you gonna do when you're done? Have him be you're gonna be his little puppet? I
I'm gonna
just
be
take these things
satisfied.
off. I don't like where this is going.
Neither do I.
It's like an ends justify the means type of deal. I get it.
Yeah, but I don't know.
What?
So what do we do about it? I mean, it's kind of what's done is done.
Am I just?
Well, we could undo
What could
things.
you possibly want badly enough to knowingly sign a deal with Asmodeus?
Oh, that's your name.
He
Three
missed us.
things. First, I'm killing that fat slimy thing we met. The one that's taken my life. More than once. I won't even say her name. Second, I'm cutting that hand and the eye out of Zarvir. Third, I'm taking what's mine.
What's yours?
We skip the second step, do a little hop, skip, and a jump. Not a fan of that second one.
Oh, trust me, you don't want those limbs either.
Yeah, but like I said, I have plans for them, and when they're done, they will be gone. I just would like to follow through with those plans.
Hope your plans are faster than a falling sword.
Ooh, that sounds
I
like a
hope so,
threat.
too.
I see.
At that point, when Shissan chimes up with "it sounds like a threat," Asmodeus' voice briefly comes back, and he said, "More like a promise, I suspect."
Promise. Oh my god.
Wow.
That is what I gave him. That is what he wanted the power for, after all.
Next time we make decisions for the Tales of the Group, can we all discuss it, please?
We
There's
didn't really
nothing-
discuss it with him.
Yeah, he was
Well,
kind
it
of
sounds like we got the short end of the stick. I'm not judging.
I mean, not us.
Well, I
I
believe
mean,
we've got
Kind of
the
us. I mean,
longest
maybe
lead.
not his
Zarvir.
eyes. Yeah, I feel like maybe
Zarvir
not
you
did.
just
dude.
you just hear as everyone starts going back and forth. You just hear Smelly go, "Silence! I wasn't done speaking."
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
Oh,
He looks to
Go
you,
ahead.
Shissan, and goes, "If you feel that the power my new brother in arms here has been given is unfair, would you like the same power?"
I'll tell you what. I'll think about it over a good cup of ale, but not right now.
Door's always open.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Anyone else want
Yeah.
anything?
Let's see what
Made enough
happens
deals in my
with
lifetime.
this one first.
Fair enough. By the way, I can also help you get where you need to go.
Now that would be helpful. I'm getting tired of
That one's
just
free
walking.
of charge because I want you to go there because I want him to help you kill that slimy bitch. She's attempting something that I'm not in favor of.
Do we get to know what that is?
Yeah. So she probably won't be wielding it as a weapon when you find her because she doesn't really need to be. Actually, hold on. I say that. Does she need to be? Yeah, okay. So she'll have gotten rid of one of her other weapons you're used to seeing her with. She'll be wielding this instead. Matter of fact, she'll actually probably be wielding only this instead. Which should give you an idea of its power. Because you know what her other weapons can do. However, it's not what the physicality of the blade allows her to do that's the problem. It's the, ironically enough, very similar contract to one I would set someone up with. Except they did it voluntarily. They made their own contract. Well, their ancestors did. Yeah. But this one's not my work. This was their own idea. Unfortunately, Snake Person is not the only thing in her bloodline.
Yeah.
She's also part giant, which is
Oh.
where the problem for this sword comes in because it can only be attuned to and wielded properly by someone with giant blood. Even that wouldn't be the biggest problem because she's basically trading one quite really powerful weapon for two pretty powerful weapons. The problem is what it allows her to do. That is, while she's attuned to it and wielding it, all, and I do mean all, giants, particularly full-blooded giants, must follow her instructions. Magically. They are not mind controlled, so they still retain enough of their personality to disagree potentially with what they're ordered to do. But per the significant power of this artifact and the magical and literal decree that was carved into it when it was founded, or not founded, when it was forged. Yeah, they can't stop themselves from listening to her.
So they can disagree, but it's not like they can resist.
No.
Wait,
So essentially, they can look you in the eye and say, "I'm sorry for what I have to do." They're going to do it.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's not.
Yeah. I don't know if you know how many giants there are just on the continent you're standing on. But you're on a continent built by giants, most of whom know fairly significant magic. It's sort of part of who this giant community has become. And they're also as strong as giants.
Yeah.
That's a horrifying mixture, even for me.
Interesting. I always thought giants were too stupid to know magic. I guess I've been proven wrong today.
You should have been proven wrong when we first got here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the rabbit is racist.
Racist.
Let me get this
Dumb.
straight. You're all getting so judgy-wudgy about the deal that your friend made with me. And you have a racist rabbit in your midst?
Oh,
Wait a minute.
He's new.
Racist is
Wait,
strong.
we just found out.
It's never come
By
up
the way,
before.
would that really be considered a racist statement, D&D?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, racist is
Uh,
probably too extreme of a phrase
Yeah.
for it. Discriminatory,
Yeah.
certainly.
There you go. Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh, yeah.
because
Well, we agree to disagree.
I always thought
Negatively stereotypical.
because I always thought D&D had that kind of lore factor, like they make fun of each other because it's poke each other. Because it's just at least that's what I always thought.
Well, that's
Like the
not
elves
what
would get
you
poked at.
said.
What do you mean?
Also,
What I said?
You said they were too stupid.
Also, not even close to all giants are too stupid. Hill giants are stupid.
Yeah, I remember Hell Giants in EverQuest.
Yeah,
That was
hill
fun.
giants are what most people associate with fantasy giants.
Yeah, exactly. Dumb doofuses that are just pure power.
They absolutely are almost entirely dumb unless you customize them. Because I'm pretty sure their stat block for the basic one for a basic hill giant is like 6 intelligence at best. Basically, just smart enough to be able to speak. However, the cloud giant that I just pulled up has a respectable 12 intelligence. It is its second lowest stat. It has a 10 dexterity and a 12 intelligence. Then it has a 16 wisdom, a 16 charisma, a 22 constitution, and a 27 strength.
Ooh, very strong. A lot of.
Oh, that's right. Cloud Giant's not the one I actually wanted to pull up, though. It's close to the one I wanted to pull up. Not quite. Storm Giant's the one I was thinking of.
How many different giants are there?
Hill Giant, Frost Giant, Fire Giant, Cloud Giant, Storm Giant.
Oh wow.
There's at least one or two others. Then there's ones that don't get called giants but fit into the giant category.
Oh, very cool.
Luckily for anyone in my campaigns, and unless they really do something to piss them off, storm giants, which are the toughest giants, are generally going to be on your side because they are chaotic good. Yeah, if you ever piss one off, good fucking luck. You better be ready to fight.
Well,
Let me guess. Fire giants are the evil, right? Or very bad.
Typically.
Yeah.
well,
And frost giants.
when this is all over, we all need to. I think we need to take a trip back to the giant town with the magic schools run by giants, and maybe do some cultural education.
Maybe.
It's
but
very
they got
beautiful.
really good drinks there, so I think it's a good idea.
Oh, they definitely are going to have good drinks. Because at least in my lore, the way I run giants, especially the good aligned ones, they're basically 20-foot tall dwarves.
Oh, nice.
And I tend to, one of the stereotypes I keep, because it's not really positive or negative, but it allows me to get into character of playing a dwarf easily. dwarves tend to be drunkards in my worlds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They can handle their
dwarves
liquor.
tend to be dwarves tend to be drinkers in like
That's
almost
usually
all
a cultural
fantasy.
Because
thing, though.
they're also the ones that I tend
And because
to give the most stereotypical fantasy movie and TV show accent to. So they're basically Scotsmen / Irishmen. So it's not like, oh, they drink a lot and get hammered. It's like, no, they drink everyone else under the table. When you wake up with your hangover, they're still drinking.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's put it this way: in D&D, in the official material, there's a magic item you can get that basically heals you when you get drunk. If it doesn't specifically say dwarves created it, I'm assuming they did.
dwarves have a good time.
And
They know
my
how to
giants
party.
are more, and my good aligned giants tend to basically be really big dwarves, essentially, the way I envision them. But yeah, so briefly, while we're on the above the table talk, Storm Giant is the one I was looking for. First of all, it is a 50-foot walk speed and swim speed. It's immune to 2 damage types, resistant to a third. Has a 19 passive perception, so you're so unless you're real high level or or put an awful lot of points into stealth, good luck hiding from him.
Yep.
Nice.
His lowest stat is a 14 dexterity.
Oh, okay.
He has a 16 intelligence, which is what I originally brought it up for. He can cast spells, not tons of them, but a couple. He has an 18 in both wisdom and charisma, a 20 constitution, and a 29 strength.
Oh, damn. So we're friends.
So if you ever meet a storm giant, I strongly advise whatever your normal, we're going to play chaos people who we claim are more or less good aligned, but we're going to play them like they're halfway evil. I don't recommend doing that in front of a storm giant unless you wish to die a really, really awful death.
Fuck around and find out.
Also, at will, they can cast detect magic, levitate, and the light cantrip. And once a day, they can cast control weather, which is cast as an action, and water breathing if they need to for other people. They're also amphibious. They have a multi-attack, 2 great sword attacks, with a plus 14 to hit, 10-foot reach, and if you take the average number, and like sometimes I'll roll for damage, sometimes I just take the average. The average is listed. You would take 30 damage from per each swing. If they decide to hurl a rock at you from a distance, you'll take 35 damage.
And I thought the freaking assassin was bad.
Yeah.
Well, those assassins were tough.
Oh, also they have a thing called lightning strike that recharges on a 5 or 6 on a d6 roll. The giant hurls a magical lightning bolt at a point it can see within 500 feet of it. Each creature within 10 feet of that point must make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw, taking 54 on average, or 12d8 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a success. And it has a 30% chance of getting it back because it recharges on both a 5 and a 6.
So I'm assuming people can't play these characters because they're too powerful, right?
Well, they can't play them because Storm Giant's not a playable race. No, if they ever made some kind of giants an actual playable race, then it would just be like, you're 20 feet tall, so good luck meeting in a tavern, and also you're level 1 as a player character, so you have level 1 abilities. You're just really big. But they would never do something like that with giants, because there's no need to. If you want to play somebody with giant heritage, you just play a Goliath.
That makes sense.
Also, yes, it would be drastically unfair to play as a storm giant, unless everyone was playing as like a stat blocked monster as their character, in which case then you would, let's say the six of you would give like a storm giant, a cloud giant, a couple of the ones that are good aligned, and maybe a couple good aligned dragons. And then I would just throw every massive evil giant dragon and other big monster against you until it was a fair fight.
Oh yeah, I've played a campaign where we were like all bad aligned characters, and like some of us were like demons and stuff.
Yeah, you can do stuff like that. Honestly, the evil alignment part is the part that bothers me the most. I know some people are like, alignment's more of a suggestion, and I'm like, it is. But in a game with epic fantasy where the goal is to generally be the good that overcomes evil, why do you want to be the? If you want to be the bad guy, learn to just DM.
Well, our DM was
You
doing a
get
thing
to.
where we were like doing missions from some hell
Oh yeah, I mean,
guy.
don't get me wrong. There's circumstances like that where, like, if everybody commits to everyone's going to play a bad person,
Mm-hmm.
and you're getting contracted by bad people to do bad shit,
Yeah, it makes sense.
that there's places, times and places for it. But I mean, like, people that are like, that's why I was so careful with the people who wanted neutral, even neutral, but especially lawful evil leaning in this group. I'm like, okay, how are you going to stay connected to the rest of the group? Because generally speaking, everyone else is somewhere on the good spectrum. So, what is your reason for staying with this group or working with this group?
Yeah, it's a challenge.
Number one, it helps you think about the personality of your character, but also it helps make the story make sense of why is this jackass hanging around with people that in theory are supposed to be heroes, or want to be at least. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I went off on a nice little tangent after the whole discussion about are any of the giants intelligent? Yes, storm giants have a 16 intelligence. They are as intelligent as most first level wizards. Or certainly for most first level wizards who use point buy. But I digress. I should actually pull that sword info back up because I'm not done with it yet. So yeah, basically he runs down. I mean, Asmodeus runs down for you, and then once he goes back to uh, leaving his Hell Knight in charge of himself, and goes off to go pester someone else, because he's the Lord of Hell. He's got things to do. But between him and Amaya, they fill you in that hundreds of years ago, there was a civil war amongst the different giants. And Krinir, and not just like, hill giants versus fire giants, like mixed bag. Like, we might consider us, a lot of people might consider us evil and you good, but we agree with your tenets more than we agree with his, kind of thing. And Krinir, the leader of the winning giants, ended the war by defeating his opposing general in single combat. To resolve further issues, a powerful artifact was created in the form of a greatsword. The survivors from both sides carved runes into the sword. These were a series of rules and magical glyphs to make it. Obviously, you have to put some runes and magic runes and shit in it, or to enchant it. But the rest of them, the non required for the magic effect runes, are basically giant rune words in giant. Only someone with giant heritage can wield the sword. When wielded, all giants must follow the wielder's instructions. They are not mind controlled, so they may not agree with what they're doing. However, per the magic of the artifact and its historical and also its literal historical significance, they will obey as decreed upon the sword's creation. To keep the sword from remaining in evil hands, one of the runes reveals an exception to the giant lineage rules. If the sitting king or queen of giants wishes, they may grant permission for an outsider to challenge for the sword, as they are unaffected by the magical compulsion. In other words, because the king or queen of the giants still has their sanity, should someone that's not them get the sword, they will have to obey commands given to them. However, if they can get away from the sword's reach long enough, they can basically pick a champion to challenge the holder of the sword in one-on who's not a giant. It's basically a fail-safe mechanism. Or, unpaired group of adventurers can just go fucking murder whoever's got the sword. But,
I'll be strong
in
enough.
the lore, the explanation was Plan B is we'll pick a champion from the other humanoid races and hope that they can succeed. So, after your preparations, everyone can long rest and you're not exhausted from your resurrection anymore. We're just going to skip ahead.
Excellent. All right.
And yes, Luka, you were told at least a little bit about the sword earlier in the campaign, but now I've made sure to fully lay it out.
Foreshadowing.
So once you're all healed up and ready to go, Asmodeus offers to take you where you need to go. Through Reynauld.
All right, so we're all cool with this, with our Asmodeus buddy.
And he does
A little bit.
he does specify this one's on the house. This is part of his deal. I need him to do this for me. So there's no attachment to anyone but him. I'm just taking you there faster than you can get there on your own.
Excellent, excellent.
I should probably check. Does Asmodeus have a stat block? Probably not. Because who the fuck would fight Asmodeus?
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
You'd have to have a campaign specialized around that kind of plot.
Yeah, especially if you were based in the actual Forgotten Realms, because in actual Faerun D&D lore, Asmodeus is not only the Lord of the Hells, he's also God. Like, high-ranking God. Like, full-blown, highest-level deity, and leads the Hells. So the closest I could find was on the D&D wiki site in the homebrew section, and just their homebrew version is gnarly.
I mean, if we try to fight him right now, you can just say we're dead, because that's what would happen.
No, I was just curious. It was curious, that's all.
Or would he be nice and be like, you guys are dumb, and I'm just gonna make you all pass out? Like non-lethal. Like a learning thing.
He wants you guys to help his champion, so he would probably not kill you.
I mean, if we tried to kill him, I could see, like, self-defense, right? It's not like we can really hurt him, so... Let's just let's not fight him. I like this plan. Oh, what's the sword called?
It's called the Sword of Krinir, named after the person who won the war and had it forged.
Nice, nice.
I'm not gonna say they're making a sword that could inadvertently have evil people take over your entire race might be considered a folly, and that might be where Krinir's folly comes from, but...
I like it.
So you're eventually teleported, which you all finally reluctantly agreed, presumably. And
Pikachu!
You're all eventually teleported here.
Oh, nice. All right, so we're gonna talk to we're gonna go talk to some giants now. Everyone, be cool. Or are we just gonna go fight the guy that has the sword?
Well, the broad who's carrying the sword is standing in the middle in front of you.
Oh yeah, that lady. I forgot about her. I call everyone
Yeah,
guy.
she's put her other ones away. Good news, she's put her awful, horrendous size away.
Oh yeah, we hate those.
Bad news, she's wielding a giant controlling sword.
Not great. Oh yes, our beautiful friend.
Technically an ogre, but I could use the token. It would work.
You know, I think we could have been friends in different circumstances. You know, she seems like she's an interesting person.
And you don't know where it's coming from, but you just ever so slightly, you're not even sure that it's actually not just all in your head. You just ever so slightly, Charlene in particular, quite possibly because, you know, you're the one who most often ignored warnings that you were given before by these people.
I don't know
Swear
what
you
you're
just
talking
hear the
about.
faint sound in your head of just someone singing Gloomba doomba
Oh my god.
dooba dee doo.
Not the
No.
Gloombas! Oh dear.
You see what you did, Charlene?
What, y'all don't see it?
Charlene getting us in trouble again.
Not everything is so black and white, guys. Gotta be more open.
And as you
With you,
land,
it is.
Whoa.
she just looks to you and like, welcome.
We're here. Prepare for trouble.
Ooh, I see one of you got a bit of an upgrade. Fascinating.
Oh, are you okay, Reynauld? I know she kind of... You might have
Yeah,
some bad
looks like you got
memories.
an upgrade too.
Oh, yes. I'm now the queen of all giants, apparently.
Oh.
Oh, not like not
That's
quite the upgrade I was thinking, but
That's useful.
That sounds like quite the burdenous job. Why don't we unemploy you?
Yeah, we can help with that.
exactly.
Well, she looks directly at you. She emphasizes certain words and goes, that's an interesting offer. Unfortunately, I have other plans.
Oh, darn. Well, we tried.
And they don't involve failures of Asmodeus.
What do they involve then? You gaining more weight?
Wow.
I mean, Shissan.
Among other things, yes.
Oh, it was just a joke to lighten up the mood. I figure you appreciate it.
Maybe weight gain is a good thing
Well,
for these people.
Yeah,
it's a good thing for me.
Oh, well, you're doing great.
When I make some rabbit stew.
There's plenty of room in her stomach for rabbit stew.
Well,
Oh, I have extra room for kitty cat too.
Oh dear. Now we're
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yeah. I'm not
And
stew type.
I also have room for. I gotta do a measurement based
What are
on where
your-
I had you guys land.
What are your hot dogs really made of?
No, I don't want. I didn't want to move that. Stop that.
Please don't eat
I
me.
want to.
Oh dear.
Ooh, interesting. We have some delicious kitty cat, some bunny rabbit,
Oh dear.
whatever the hell you are or used to be, an Asmodeuskin, elf, and I'm not sure what you'll taste like.
Like a buffet.
Oh,
Don't know if I've ever had one, tasted one of you before.
well, let's just keep it like
Oh,
that because
fun.
we're
You
not
can
gonna
go
let you
too.
do anything.
Unfortunately, I don't think you're gonna be having dinner tonight.
Exactly.
We'll see about that.
No,
Get 'em,
just-
boys.
Oh shit.
Oh, we're
And we're
fighting.
gonna go for break.
oh,
Dang.
Yeah, I'll
guys,
be-
she
I
can
will-
tell I'm a changeling.
She knows what's up.
She
and
knows.
That's why I had to do a measurement because hers is I mean, I think everybody's typically is, but hers in
Ah.
particular is a certain range.
I feel like
Weirdly
change-
enough, mine is just true sight. It doesn't give me.
I
a
mean,
range.
some very powerful creatures and/or items of creatures will give something like that. She only has 60 feet though.
You mean to
At
tell me
least I
that
got her in
hideous
that.
that hideous boss is a giant? I always kind of thought of her
Hmm.
as something else.
Well, no, she
Well-
appears Yuan T, but she's got giant in her blood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Makes
Just
sense.
enough.
It's one of the reasons why she makes herself look the way she does because she's still. She wants to be more giant-like, but unfortunately, her bloodline isn't. It's more like Goliath blood, so it's a more distant relation, more like an offshoot over evolutionary periods. But it doesn't specify how much giant blood you need to actually have to wield the sword. You just have to have giant lineage. She can trace her, and so can obviously in this case the magic of the sword can trace her. When she touches it, it's like, oh yeah, no, you have giant lineage. You can wield the sword. It's an ancestral thing that I'm never going to be the best at coming up with lore and stuff like that, even when I try. I also only put about 10 minutes of thought into it when I made it, so.
But it works.
Yeah, it wasn't like, you have to take a DNA test. What the fuck is a DNA test in a D&D game?
Mhm.
The sword doesn't know better.
That said, for the next campaign, I actually am forcing myself to try and remember to take notes because I've literally set up a notes, like not a little notes thing on the bottom of like a sketch, but like literally its own separate section that says calendar, and based on what day of the calendar I tell you it is, I fill in what you did that day. Yeah, by the way, the calendar's going to be a lot more of a big deal, and time are going to be a lot more of a big deal next campaign.
Time constraints. My
Alchemy.
worst fear.
The alchemist can take your DNA.
How am I doing with the one-liners, by the way? I hope I'm doing good.
Maybe try adding a second line.
What?
Never do a two-liner. It never ends well. Rivers turn to lava and blood.
Cats and dogs
I-
living together. Chaos on the streets.
That's from Ghostbusters. Think of which
My
Ghostbusters
favorite.
40th
Yes.
anniversary.
My favorite line of all time, originally said by me. I shit, therefore I have shitty pants.
Nice.
I'll be
Yeah.
back.
It's kind of funny. Ghostbusters is
Little
I think,
day
older than
car.
most people here.
I think Paul's trying to say something.
He has
What?
shitty pants. He has to go to the bathroom.
Maybe. I'll be right back. I gotta grab a drink.
I'm debating on who to pick on. I mean,
It's
one
been
of
going
you
well.
is sending me DMs, so I might pick on the other one.
Nice. Haha.
So how does it feel to be out of high school underpaid? By the way, the years go by a blur now. Your college is gonna be like short, and you'll be freaking job, kids. If
Well,
that's
there
your
is
thing.
starters,
me
my,
and
one, yeah.
both
For
me
starters,
and
I don't
Kate
have
graduated.
I don't have 2 chains
wait.
around my neck for over grades in that
Hey.
as much.
Oh wait, nope.
As much.
No,
We're going
Mina
to
got
college.
banned
Hey,
from
Mina.
doing it.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna go to college?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm already applied and I got
For what?
accepted.
For
in
giving your color a hint.
computer
give
and
us a
engineering
hint instead.
technologies with a hard emphasis on
Let's
robotics.
be honest with you. I think
Ooh,
we
damn
actually
straight.
did.
Good.
Yo,
Don't worry. I hope
co-workers
it's
in the
fine
house.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Ooh, I hope that. Oh, good, because you're gonna make all the robots to replace everyone's jobs.
He found us once.
No.
Hold on.
Who knows?
Wait,
That feels
Well, look at
so
what's happening in-
aggressive.
Well, it's true though. Look at what they're doing in
It was.
retail,
The thing is,
warehouses.
I see a lot of uses for robots that
Oh
kind
my.
of stupid.
Watch your back.
Like a lot of people are using them for the wrong things.
Yeah, of course. Well, think about it. They're gonna start using them for military,
That-
cops. and-
whoever is
And
in
how
is
we
at
like
the
to
moment.
watch
something
you
they'll
leave.
use.
Don't worry, for how old you
Okay, so I'm
are.
definitely not
for
doing
how
that on
well you will
purpose,
take
but
your job.
I'm still gonna do
Boss
it.
won't be able to.
Well, the rest of you.
Well, hopefully I get to
Shame,
retire. I'm still 20 plus
shame.
years away from retirement, so it's gonna.
She did this to me and
it's
Will
kinda
before
scary,
too when we
guys,
first
with
had to
AI,
actually fight her.
it's
She kept
changing a lot.
double murdering
software
us, and it was
development.
amazing. It was
A
so
lot of
horrible.
engineers are losing their jobs.
She was
to
a mean
AI.
little
It's
bitch.
just
Just like,
yeah, there's a lot of talks
I was
about.
like,
how
stop
the-
it!
Terrible blunder at this point.
What the fuck?
Well,
bro?
they're also
Yeah,
talking
it's not
about.
really developed enough.
She's
It's
angry.
gonna
That
affect
was
all of us.
Luka's
because
fault, man.
They're
I
saying
had to,
that
like,
they're
panic
gonna have to
kick you
put
guys
the
out.
people on universal salary to keep income to keep each other from killing each other because
Grand-
a lot of jobs are being
That's a cool name.
they're being offshored out of the
Oh,
United
what the
States
fuck was
or
that?
going to be replaced by
Did you wash your
robots.
hands?
They have robots in factories now that just
What the hell does
you
that
know.
mean?
Well, I mean, I feel like that's a very
The thing is-
robotable job.
Factory work
Still
is
takes
one
jobs.
of the most.
But what about McDonald's? Their stores are now humanless. That I mean, yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, those are crap jobs," but for some people, that's all they can get. And two, it's good for kids in college. And the point is, companies don't want to pay people, and they'll do anything they can.
Here's my 2 cents on the McDonald's situation. Working fast food sucks balls for everyone.
Oh yeah, of course.
Don't work at Walmart. It is 10 times better.
Wait till they.
Pan consultant.
Sick, right?
But like in the IT field, man, a lot of jobs, like high-end jobs, are being
No, it's mine. I
now
need it.
in India, and in companies, oh, there's just not a lot of qualified people
Oh,
in the
shit.
US now. They just don't want to pay people.
It did. make me
Yeah.
Sick.
I mean, even like jobs like Mina, network engineers, that's leaving the US
Alright, no one
too.
else is dissenting.
Kind
Yeah,
of.
I mean,
We can save that.
I'm gonna be the first person in my family
Loyalty,
to go to.
they'll level up.
Yeah, so
I don't know
everyone,
about that.
it's gonna be tough.
They're gonna level up anyway.
You know,
Melphis,
it is
what's
what
that
it
one
is.
phrase though? One door closes and 5 more
No,
open.
Not like
Yeah, it's
this.
true,
I think I knew this time.
but
USA. Thank you very much.
it's just weird now. It's just a lot of
Good morning.
I mean, hell, they have AI or robots that can do
No,
surgeries
I
too.
knew it.
That you know, probably in theory do better than humans. You ever guys watch
Oh
Wally?
Lord.
That show,
Yep.
that movie Wally.
yeah.
Remember how?
Yeah, I
can watch
that.
Yeah, remember how humans were fat, overweight, and stuck in machines and didn't do
Alright,
anything
buy the
themselves?
Yeah,
That
but
might be us one day.
Alright. Ow.
Honestly, I.
Ow. Ow. Oh,
I hope
that's
not, too.
unfortunate.
Yeah. I feel like there is going to be a
I'll
little
admit
bit of how
I'm lazier than the
technology
average
we can
person,
produce,
but
if not due to just material we have.
Yeah.
So we probably won't ever make it to that point.
Yeah. Well, the world's going now with all the fighting. Who knows what's going
Things
to
are-
happen?
Things are changing.
crawl out
Well,
through the
the world
fallout,
ends
baby.
before 200.
Crawl out through the fallout.
Oh, I haven't heard that song yet. It just
Mm.
came out. My
What?
person
What?
sent me and I haven't heard it
Just
yet.
came out?
It's like a song
No, I'm
called
talking about the
Warlock.
actual.
just came out?
No,
No,
Fallout
the
3.
stupid-
No.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Fallout 3's old.
No, I'm talking about the
it's
fucking
No, there's
the actual
something about-
classical song.
The song from Fallout 3.
Oh,
think.
I was thinking of something my boyfriend just sent me. Oh, I might be thinking of another thing. I might be stupid.
And the one
Oh,
about
yeah.
chopping meat?
Yeah.
Chopping that meat.
Anyways, I'm
He's-
sorry to say this, but New Vegas is better than 3, and I will die on this hill.
Really?
Well, didn't the show
Agreed.
like
Huh.
make a bunch of fans
But-
because it like recon something about New Vegas? But
Well, it did a little bit, but you know, I don't get that
Ooh.
mad over it. I think it's fair
I
enough.
think it's because
They had
Mr.
good-
House is brought up in the show.
I really like the characters from New
Everyone
Vegas,
loves Mr. House.
but I like 3 overall better.
3.
It's conflicting.
Do you think they ever should remaster
Both like
3
they
like with
belong.
more modern visuals or nah?
You
I mean, if
think
it
they're
makes
gonna
people
remaster New
play
Vegas?
it
They
more.
can't. It's not wrong.
It would be kind of cool. That's the whole trend right
Yeah.
now is remasters. If you look at it.
I don't think Fallout's gonna do remasters.
Oh. What about the first 2? They could do something with those.
Oh, now yeah, Fallout 1 should be.
Maybe.
Even just
Maybe,
the
I'd say.
story.
They shouldn't adapt Fallout 1 and 2 to a first-person shooter role-playing game like the
Right.
3
People are
New
already
Vegas
doing
and
that
4
for
are.
Fallout 2.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there's already a team of people doing that. Not officially, but
Oh. What I'm saying is that officially, I feel like it would be better to re-release the RPGs, like the top-downs.
Yeah.
And what I'm
Because
saying is officially,
You have to
it's
translate so much.
I think
You
you
know.
underestimate how easy it is to make a top-down RPG into a game. I mean, even for
Ooh.
tabletop RPGs. Did you know Cyberpunk was a tabletop RPG before a video game?
You told me
Oh yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
when
yeah.
describing your funny thing.
Makes sense.
And if I have to hear the
Yeah.
lecture again, I'm going
I will
to...
go into this lecture again.
Oh,
Don't tempt me. You get a free version of the Cyberpunk copy this is based off when you buy
Melphus
the game.
Axum.
That is cool.
Uh-oh. Hey, thinking of which, remember when Cyberpunk came out, a lot of streamers were doing
was-
the character creation. There was a bunch of nudity, and they were all overreacting. That was kind of funny. I was actually
Yeah.
surprised that they put that in there. I mean, what's the point?
Yeah. I got kind of embarrassed because I was doing it without knowing on the Discord screen.
Yeah, a lot
with
of people
my
didn't
buddies,
know. Yeah,
and they all just saw titties, and I'm like, oh,
that wasn't
What's
it. It
up,
was full
titties?
male nudity too, which is usually
well, yeah,
frowned upon, right?
yeah.
don't
but
really
I usually
see-
play female
yeah,
characters.
we need to encourage more of this.
Oh, Mina.
There's more nudity in general. How about that?
What is
Yeah,
the
it's
Channing
kinda funny.
Tatum movie?
Bikini armor.
It's kind of funny that Americans have an issue with
Yeah.
nudity.
What was it?
You'll have
What
movies
was
where
it?
people get blown up and blown to bits, but show a pair of tits, and that's a big no-no.
Like, oh, it's corrupting our youths,
Yeah,
but they
yeah,
gotta know about
that's
war.
naughty. You can't do that.
No, you wanna know what I want? I want more men with bikini armor. That's what we need.
Noise.
Why
There you
can't it be
go.
Just a woman.
Equal
Why can't it be
opportunity
just a woman?
bikini armor.
Yeah.
What's that movie with Channing Tatum where he's like a stripper? It's not
But
Chip and
yeah, I'm playing
Dale's.
Cyberpunk 2077. It is really fun.
It's a fun
That's
movie.
right.
Yeah, that's a
Couple
good
times
game.
ago,
Rough
D&D.
launch. Rough launch, but it's a really good game.
Which game?
Well,
Cyberpunk.
Oh
2077.
yeah, they definitely have some
Why do
issues
you
there.
ever
I
play that,
understand.
Mina?
I need to go back to it. I played it for a bit, and it's got some great.
I'm not sure this is something you
Stuff.
can stream on Twitch. I can put like the age content on.
I mean, Will looked it up for me, like the one time he was supportive of my streaming, and it was like he's like, oh, as long as you're not focusing on like the porn part, like it's part of the part of the story. Like there's, you go into this little club that you go into, and there's like some nudity in there and like things on the screens, and
Well,
you're like, it's just part of the game story. Then you're good. You're good.
well, you don't like that in your streams?
I mean, I'm pretty
I
sure
mean, it's
I'm
for
at that
Twitch
part.
rules.
There wasn't even any.
Oh, for Twitch. Look at Twitch
Yeah.
with their hot tub girls and shit like that. I think Twitch is pretty lenient.
I mean, I'm talking about actual nudity, like in Cyberpunk.
Oh, you're talking about some of those girls
Like actual
that
boobs.
define nudity.
Like nips. You can't show nips, bruh.
Dude, there's people that literally do body painting on stream, but as long as they don't show the nipples, they're
yeah,
fine. But
so
literally, there's
pretty.
women with nothing but body paint on
Wow.
their tops.
So you
And
just gotta be
bottoms.
art.
I mean,
I'm sure
it's
that's
called
what
art. They
yeah.
allow artistic nudity, is what they call
Yeah.
it.
Oh, but that's a fine line, right?
Then you've got like
That's
old
funny, you
art. like the David
You
statue.
see dudes who go in hot tubs and they're mocking the girls and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it's all in fun.
Yeah, the women do have a little bit easier than men for that kind of stuff because
Easier.
if men go around in thongs and bikinis, they're not taken serious, but a girl they get.
Is someone
snips out
taking a
there.
girl serious that's nude? I don't see
Well,
the
no, they get
difference.
a lot of money, right? 'Cause
Well,
dudes are
yeah, but
idiots.
it's not really sustainable. Like you have to keep doing
Of course
stuff.
not, because that window's a fine line. When she's in her 60s, you think dudes are going to be paying money for that?
Like if it was that easy, everyone would do it.
Shoot.
Shoot.
Well, you never know. There's some guys probably have fetish for older women and each
Oh,
their
that's
own.
right. Yeah, that is a Gmail. That is a grandmother I would like.
I mean, shit, there's probably a fetish for everything out there.
Oh, that's from that
You'd be surprised
Metallica
if there
looking
wasn't.
cartoon. Metalocalypse.
Rule
That's
34
really
and
good.
all that.
Metalocalypse is so
There
good.
is a 34th rule of the internet.
Well, each their own. If they make money showing
Metalocalypse.
off some skin, who cares? It doesn't
Death
hurt
clock.
anyone.
Death clock. Death clock. Do you like coffee from the hills of Colombia?
What movie's that?
The Metalocalypse show cartoon.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see that.
It's really good. Like the first episode's just great. Amazing. They're so ridiculous. It's great.
I can tell you this, but Reynauld, you are in fact short.
What?
So metal.
I'm sorry, Underpin, but you're in fact short.
Okay.
No.
It's coffee.
Yep.
Blacker than the blackest
I'll
black.
forever be taller than you.
Times infinity. It's coffee. You're gonna scream for your cream.
Dude, I don't have like a high-end piece, but this game still looks nice on like all medium.
I'm not really
It runs
into like
it runs really well compared to
death metal,
launch.
but it's a really good cartoon. Like it's a good band. They got good songs.
Who was mad at me for driving over a curb? I didn't hit anyone.
They can stay mad.
Yeah, honestly, I'm the one with the gun.
Some of those civilians are fucking like they have no fear.
Yeah,
It's like they want to die.
I'm the one who just.
They don't have a healthy fear of death. And I need to teach
What
them.
do you mean I'm in combat?
I'm helping them, really. Blah blah.
Oh God, you have cyber psycho. Oh, you have cyber tech. Oh, that's not good.
Oh boy.
Over you.
Death clock, death clock.
Oh, that was not a good fight to get in. Your enemy also has silverware. Watch out. They may use it against you. And when they can basically teleport with it, it is not fun.
Secret agent man. We lost Zarvir. Shadow.
Oh, it starts me all the way back here. Man, that's like a minute and a half drive I have to make again. No, man, drive on the right side of the road.
Oh, my horse was one of our baby horses was being dumb and he escaped the round pen little corral and well, he technically escaped, but his leg was still stuck behind him, so he really couldn't actually get away. It was very sad. Yeah, it got down to the bone and some sinew a little bit, so we're keeping him bandaged up pretty good. I think he regrets his life decisions right there. There's some regret.
Yeah, it's just a little fender bender. Y'all fine.
Little fender bender. Yeah, when your bone is showing, that's usually not a good thing. Especially for horses. Yeah.
Now, why am I in a
legs are
combat?
hard.
Play you.
But luckily it seems to be healing up pretty
Hold
good.
up.
I'm just glad he didn't like break anything, because that's really hard with a horse. It's hard to keep them. You can't really keep them off it. So it's really hard to get those to heal properly. Baby girl. Mina's back. Hey, babies. I got the kitty. I think we lost Shadow. All right. So are we all about to die?
Yes, yes, we are.
I just got back. I don't really want to go back. It was boring. It was boring there.
Die, you're all going to succeed.
Yeah, exactly. See, we're definitely
There's only
not gonna
two
die.
options. So either you're going to fail or you're going to succeed. There's only two options.
There's no gray area, no room,
Nope.
no wiggle room.
Yep, either you
No.
fail or you don't.
No wiggle room for what?
Not dying.
Either you live or you die.
Oh, I thought,
No,
I thought those were
what?
polar bears. Those are like giants.
Mina.
They look like polar bears from far away.
Alright. Hey, Paul, you want me to put
Look
a
at the
horrendous
teeth.
idea in your head?
Sure.
You want to learn a whole new tabletop RPG system?
Depends how complicated it is and what it's about.
And if it's fun.
It's just Cyberpunk Red.
That's
It's not that
important.
complicated now that I actually looked at it. It just looks a lot more complicated on paper.
Steve's character has the name Luka on it.
What?
That's weird.
I've been going through character creation of this recently. I'm trying to get a campaign going for it because I actually like the system a lot.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. I guess it just shows up on top.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's what you were looking at? No, that's because I had it selected
Ah, I
and I was
see.
changing people's names.
Oh, it just shows that you're like touching them.
Yeah.
Nice. Charlene.
Man, there's nothing like running people over.
Fiery hair of red.
How
And
much
emerald
HP
eyes.
do you have, Charlene?
What?
How much HP do you have? Because your D&D Beyond sheet is not.
Let me see.
You have
Should be
60.
updated.
Okay. It's because it's saying you need to make death saving throws.
Ooh. Maybe I have to update it.
Now that I probably cleared the goods like a second. What do you mean I can't save right now?
Oh. Oh. Whoops. Try that again. Roll for initiative. Don't
Oh.
forget to do it as an I join. Actually, just do I join and it should roll for you.
Not 20, let's go.
Actually, for my sheet, I'd want to add the do in it mad, wouldn't I?
Yes. So what you're going to do
Are we okay?
is it mad and then Death Knight.
Alrighty.
I called you Hell Knight for the story, but yes, Death Knight is the actual thing.
It looks right on
I
my
just got
character sheet.
DM.
Yeah, you will get a DM.
Fuck. It looks like 5. Yeah, 5. Yep, Death Knight from the. Oh, it sends it to my DMs, but it doesn't want me to put a number in the DMs. It wants me to put a number in chat.
That is correct. Welcome to my life.
Mm-hmm.
Init join, right?
Yes.
Init join, yes.
All right. Init join, Init. It is.
Did I do that correctly?
Nice. I got a 0.
Amazing.
Ooh,
I think I know who's going last.
nice.
Forget, did I ever go back and actually add her as an option?
All right, so we got me at 16. We got an 11. And a 0.
Apparently not. Okay. In that case, we'll just do cancel.
I should have more than one, but okay.
G2. HG1.
Wrong way. Where's my phone? I need to roll that. Actually, I don't. I have dice right here. The problem with doing this in a small space, it gets cocked a lot. There we go. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, do we get to do anything before we arrive here?
You had 4 days to do stuff, but nobody told me what they did, so.
Because you just kind of said we're here, and I wasn't ready for that.
Dang.
Like, do we get a chance to do anything with our spells, like my fire pet, before we actually blitz in here?
I mean,
I didn't mean anything.
You have time to change your spells.
Like cast my like bring my pet out, basically.
Oh no, absolutely not. That's combat. That's combat action. Oh,
I mean,
no, I didn't want it to
summoning
be plus 24. That's
just summoning my pet. Like, what if I just want to have a conversation with it? You know, a little pre-battle pep talk. It's just my druid, like, using one of my druid transformation thingies. What you call it? What's the word?
Oh,
Wild
I
shape.
need to hold on. Would owl? They won't help me, but will our 4th level fighters be with us?
no.
A little cushion would be nice. Just send them in for suicide.
Hey Paul, is my health on the map wrong, or is it still using my health from my character sheet?
Yeah, it's using the health from your
Yeah.
character sheet. Change that for me, please.
Yeah, change that because I don't know if what your
Shoot.
health
How do I
actually is.
Time to use up your
which
wishes.
layer is...
If you click it and then click the 3 dots, you can edit it there.
Yeah, because with this sheet, it should be like 180 out of 180, shouldn't it? Because Death Knight.
Oh wow.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
With an AC of 20, which someone else just changed while I wasn't looking.
That was me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's weird.
He's not. You're up first.
All right. So obviously, I want to attack or summon my Drake for once, but maybe I should get a nice. Hold on. Let me see. How do I summon my Drake? I want to target. And by the way, are the Drakes worth it, guys, to summon them or nah?
Do you want more help?
Well,
I was about to say,
yeah.
why don't we find out?
All right. So I will summon my Drake. So that means that's going to be my action. So let me do that real quick. Let me see how you do it though. Oh shit! Where's my D&D character? Hold on, bring it back up. Close them. All right, so I could summon a Drake companion with saving. All right, well, how do I do that now? Let's do. Can I just do summon Drake companion? It's a 40/40 one use. Does it automatically do it? Let me see.
No, I have to add him to initiative.
Oh.
Actually, he just goes after you. So.
All right. So I'm gonna summon my dude. I don't know how you do the command for that.
You don't. Or you do this. Is there some kind of counter for it? Like how many times you can do it?
Let me look here. It doesn't say. It says special. It says as an action, you can magically summon a Drake that's bound to you in unoccupied space within 30 feet. When you summon the Drake, you can choose a damage type of its essential trait. Determined exteriors to Drake remains until it's reduced. Okay, until it's dead.
Okay. It doesn't say anything about how many times per day you can do that.
It says you can do it today. Yeah, until you use this feature to summon a Drake again, or until you
once
die.
per long rest.
Yeah, once per long rest. All right.
So you can try that and see if it removes it from your thing.
Let me do it right now.
Should remove it.
All right. Ooh, companion Drake, companion Drake. All right, I gotta do
companion
Drake.
2 is what you want for the summon.
Right. All right.
All
right.
So, space. So what kind of draconic? What kind?
I want to do. I want to. Can I do a fire one?
Sure.
Fire.
Lovely. And what does it say about the Drake itself?
The Drake itself. It says okay. The Drake itself, it has 17 armor, plus 4 dexterity, plus 5 wisdom. This Drake's immune. Ooh, this Drake immune to cold damage and deals cold damage when its bite infused with strikes. Okay, it's gonna be cold.
Yeah,
like
you made it cold when you were editing your sheet. So yeah.
Okay, it's fine. It's cold. Bite is melee attack plus 6 to hit, reach 5 feet. One target hit is 1d6 plus 3. Piercing damage is plus 1d6 cold damage. Infused strikes when another creature is in 30 feet of the Drake, and it can see hits a weapon with a weapon attack. The Drake can use its reaction to add a 1d6 cold damage to the attacker. All right, okay. Sounds interesting. A lot going here. Let me paste this in so we see it. A lot of, there you go. That way we have a reference for it.
Cool. So what does it say about how the Drake summons them? Is it its own? I'm pretty sure it's on its own initiative, but essentially goes right after you.
Yeah.
As an action, you can magically summon the Drake that is bound to you in the Drake
an unoccupied space.
Not will. From what I know, it should be right after, but let me see on here.
That's what we're going with.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it doesn't really seem to say.
Cool. What do you want him to do? Or do you want to do a bonus action thing?
All right. I want it to attack one of those nasty giant things. So let's see which one we have. Let's do HG1, Hill Giant 1.
All right. So, what you're going to do for now is just roll a d20 and add what it tells you to add for the Drake.
20 plus.
So we've got 2 hill giants, Jothali, and a DK1 thing?
Plus
Or
6. So it gets plus 6.
DK1 is Reynauld.
Oh, gotcha. Put that. Thank you.
All right, so let me make sure this command's right. So it's exclamation mark roll space 1d20 plus 6 because it gets plus 6 to hit.
That's correct.
All right. Well.
12 does not connect.
Oh,
It
you're
is able-
kidding me.
The hill
Okay.
giant sticks out its huge club and blocks it.
Okay. And I don't think I get a bonus action. Hold on.
I mean, you
Your
get a
bonus
bonus
action
action.
is to command it, I think.
Yeah,
right?
it is. My bonus action is to command, so I'm done with my turn.
Oh, good.
All right.
See, I'm trying to find Steve's number.
Mina, hit this nasty giant with all you got. Your furry
Luka.
madness.
Furry friends
Me.
combine together.
Which one did Melfish just attack? This one, right?
1. HG1.
I mean, unless you have a specific reason you want to focus on it, it makes no difference. He didn't hit it anyway.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out which one is which.
I can't believe it.
We'll
gotta start
call that one because it's there.
Did Steve do initiative?
I think so.
Where is it? I don't see it.
No. I don't see it.
No, Steve did not roll initiative.
Steve.
He said
Steve.
He said Discord no work.
Steve.
See.
Steve fall asleep?
Steve's muted.
He typed something not long ago. Let's see, Luka was 21. Luka, Reynauld, Jothali, Zarvir. Me.
Yes, Steve
and then
typed
the hill
something 10
giants.
minutes ago.
And then Zarvir got the same 17 as Jothali, but
Steve might
he
have fallen asleep.
probably has higher dex.
I have higher decks. Yeah.
Well, you definitely don't have a higher dex, but players go first.
Oh, that's
I do.
nice.
I have a plus 6.
You have a plus 6?
Yeah. It was for one of the cards. I was able to give like plus 4 to my stats, and I was going to put it in strength, but I gave it dex instead.
You do barely have more dex then.
Just a little bit, which is enough.
That's not why it, but none of that is why it put you first in this case, though. It's because you rolled first.
Oh, does this not count for dex?
No.
How do you do HAG-ISH? I can't recall.
Huh?
The HAG-ISH.
Oh, agonizing blast. It's AG at the end.
You cut
AG,
out.
thank you.
I don't know if you cut out or you stuttered a lot, or both, but
I probably both.
I was very confused.
I can't. I'm tired.
We're getting
This
there.
should work. It did work. And then it's pushed back 20 feet.
Oh,
Oh, you can push back on a giant. That's interesting.
something like that. One more, I think. About there.
Pikachu!
That's close enough to the proper angle. Is that everything?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Reynauld.
Yep. All right. I think I know what I'm gonna try to do first. All right. First, looking at the positions of wherever are on the map. Yes, that is what I want to do. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna change my plan. And well, first I'm gonna have to ask, Paul, can any creature be how should I put this? Can they be immune to the effect of banishment?
They can pass their save. But if it works on them and you can maintain concentration, then no.
And all right, follow-up question. The sword that's like giving them control over the giants currently is distance based, right?
Yep.
Hypothetically, if I casted banishment on them temporarily, those giants would be, at least for a while, be free.
Uh-huh.
I'm casting banishment.
Interesting.
Is there a specific command for casting spells for monsters?
Probably, but don't worry about it. I'll just roll for it.
The 1 times.
You're trying to banish her?
Yes.
Okay. That's not one of the... She has a fair number of saving throw proficiencies because she's a boss, but that isn't one of them.
I'm trying to see where the
she has a decent charisma stat, but it's not a specialty.
I'm trying to see what the DC is.
It should tell you what their spellcasting DC is right above it.
Oh.
Should say they're a something level spellcaster.
Oh, yeah, 19th. Oh, so it would be... Oh, yeah, so spell save DC... Yep, DC 18.
Steve has rolled initiative now.
Natural 1.
No way.
Which doesn't auto-fail, but she doesn't have enough of a bonus to pass.
Oh. She doesn't or does?
I hope doesn't.
No, she has nowhere near enough bonus to counteract that with a 1.
Yeah.
Cool, so she's banished.
Woohoo! We won!
Not yet. This is part of my plan.
She'll be back in a minute.
He's a joke, I keyed.
And 1 minute is how many rounds? I think that's 4 rounds, isn't it?
10.
Oh, you meant literally 1
we have
minute.
10. Okay. And yeah. As a miscellaneous action, because usually talking is a free action, are you permitting that here?
You can try to talk if you want.
Yeah.
Assuming
the hill giants are not going to be able to, like, basically follow her orders since she's gone, unless the order is something that's going to stay regardless. I'm going to advise the hill giants to leave and lock the door behind you before she comes back.
Inner.
What?
Hill giants are chaotic. Hill giants are chaotic evil. She's not necessarily really controlling them all that much, other than directing them.
I mean, these guys wouldn't be here if they weren't, you know, part of her entourage, right? Makes sense.
But also, now we're probably going to be a little less organized.
It's true.
I like that.
Assuming you can maintain.
I assume that's the end of your turn, since that's really
Yes.
all you can do.
And well,
Um,
the one other thing I can do is take a bit of backward movement so that I'm not in the close enough to get my concentration knocked.
Yeah, that's what I
I
should have
love
done.
that the guy who's supposed to hit things really starts
Yeah.
running away from everything.
The one time I do a smart play and I get kicked in the balls for it.
Well, yeah, because you're a huge puss, but that's okay. You're allowed to be. It's not. You're allowed to be a huge puss, and I'm allowed to judge you for it. I gave you the powers.
Fair.
This is true.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 5 feet back, so at the very least.
Zarvir, you're up.
By the way, Paul, Steve has rolled initiative and got 20 on it.
Okay.
How much do I wish to assist people? Not much actually. I'm gonna cast yeah, let's do that. Let's use a spell slot.
Using a spell slot.
Yeah, you know, why not? Oh, penalties, boss. I'm assuming I don't have to target myself for this.
No.
All right. And also, let's see, how far back can I move?
30 feet.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see how far that is on the map. Let's move back like 15.
I'm saying, unless you want to stab yourself on that rock, I would suggest not.
Oh, is that what? Ah, I see. Yeah, we'll do there. That works. That'll be it. I'll just chill.
All right. Cool. So that's enough of you. Charlene.
All right. I want to like do something like silly, crazy, like use my wish spell to make her not be able to use the sword anymore. But I feel like that would be a dick to you, so maybe I shouldn't do that.
I mean, do whatever you want.
I mean, there's always ways around it. It is the monkey paw of spells. So it might be entertaining. But I'm definitely going to do my wild shape thing first. Well, it uses my wild shape numbers. Counter? Whatever you call it. The number thing. I got 2, so I'm going to use 1 to summon my fire pet.
I like you're like, I can take an action to do this ridiculous thing I want to do, but instead I'm going to watch. Not that I care, do whatever you want, but it just, you made it sound like a thing you really wanted to do.
Well,
and then
I was
talked
thinking about
it.
it.
Nah.
Oh, but I think I already used... Did I only have... I think I only had 1 and I used it to help Amaya or something. So someone else would have to do
long west. Wait, I'm confused now.
No, I mean not the wild shape.
Oh.
The wish. Didn't I use... I think I used it
you
to help
still
Amaya.
have Mo, don't you?
I think I used it to help Amaya or something.
Didn't you have multiple?
That's... I had to check my notes.
Hold on, I have it written down somewhere.
Yeah, I've got it in here.
Somebody wrote down their stupidly powerful stuff.
I got
you have
it.
have 2 more wish spells.
Okay, cool. 2 wishes, use 1 on Amaya, memory gone. Oh, that's right. I fucked up her memory. And I've got 2 left. I found it. There we go. So I could do something with it.
Crossing my fingers they don't do something dumb.
Reynolds just happy to be alive. All right. Well, I want my pet out, so I'm doing that. Here. All right. Do I need to do anything on... I guess I can cast it here. It's not really a spell. It's just using one of my wild shapes to have my pet out. Okay, so I guess I just say that I have it.
Well, you can also do the command for it.
What would that be?
Or at least.
Would it be cast?
No. Wait, what is the name of the thing called?
Summon Wildfire Spirit. We've never used a command for it before. We just say I have it out.
You can try that and see if it works.
Okay. CC Spirit -1. Summon Wildfire Spirit. Ooh. Did I have 40?
Oh, that took one of its hit points off for some reason.
Oh. Weird.
Never mind. Whatever, anyway, yeah, that's it.
Cool. And I can use bonus to tell it to do stuff. Alright. We're gonna go after Hill Giant 1.
Now, is it an action to summon it or a bonus action?
I believe it was an action. Expend one of your wild shape feature to summon as an action. Yes, it's an action.
Okay.
And then I use my bonus
Just
action to command it.
Ooh, put somewhere about there.
There we go. It's got Flame Seed.
Mm-hmm. So roll d20 plus 8.
Plus 8. 24.
All right, roll damage.
Alright. 1d6 plus PB fire damage. What the heck is PB? Play PB fire damage.
Proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay. My proficiency bonus is 3.
Your proficiency bonus is 3, yeah.
1d6. There we go. All right, 8.
Okay.
All right. And then next time I can cast spells coming from my pet.
Are you hitting 1 or 2?
1.
Cool. All right. So, kind of here. Did you switch the numbers on those?
On what?
Not you, Luka.
What? Yeah, because I was attacking the one in front of me, but
Okay.
yeah. But then you moved that one, so.
Well, I moved the one that was you had labeled 1.
He attacked 2.
You did not attack 2. You attacked 1.
It says
Never
I
mind. I
attacked
can't
2.
read. Shut up. I can't read. You gonna make fun of somebody who can't read when they have to run a game by reading?
Man, it's so rude.
No, I can't read you though.
Yeah, about that. Something like that. Anyway, HG1. Wait, so if you attacked 2, you said you were attacking. You said you wanted to attack the one in front of you.
I wanted to, but you moved that one already, so.
Why? Well, don't change the numbers. Tell me I moved the wrong one.
I don't.
Switch them
Confused.
back. It's moved.
Okay.
Because I need to know which one I'm moving. I'm going to attempt to smash the Humie in the face.
Ooh.
How do I make an attack on a monster again? It's been a while. Okay, it is what I thought it was. MMA, no giant attack, and cool. Okay. I believe it's just called Great Club. I don't think there's anything particularly special about it. Well, other than the fact you can do it twice, but. Yeah. What the hell is his name? That. Oof.
Wow.
Sucks to suck.
Oh, damn.
That's not how naming works. Oh yeah. Actually, I can't do that this time because it doesn't work. Cool. So he misses the Drake with the second attack. And he'll giant too. You can move 40 feet. Alright. It really matters, even though I'm off by a square. He has 10 foot reach anyway, but. Forgot I turned the sensitivity to the background grid down because I wanted Jothali to actually stand in the middle of that circle, and unfortunately, that also means it's a little trickier to measure distance. But like I said, with 10 feet of reach, he was definitely here reaching somebody no matter what. Red cloud.
I'm about to get hit, probably.
That's a distinct possibility.
It's either me or Reynauld.
Trust me, Sky. Standing 5 feet behind you is essential to the game.
I mean, it's essentially you being a puss.
You know what they say? You are what you eat.
So you're a dick?
That's
Fuck off.
Nice.
You fuckhead.
My job.
Or is it because he's a dick that we know what he eats is dicks?
So Luka takes a smash to the
The
teeth.
chicken before the
Ow.
egg question.
that was half of my health.
Yeah, it was.
I'm starting to say I need to not be in the background.
No, it's alright. I got 10 feet of reach. Don't worry about it.
That's hot.
You're getting up next.
Right.
Hmm.
Words are hard, guys.
Whoa, okay.
Oh, we missed. Look at you go.
That would have
Aw.
hit me.
Yeah, it would have hit you. That's why I didn't try to target you.
Yippee.
I'm trying to be nice and let the guy with all the power have a chance to, use it, but it's not.
Well,
He is using it, but not the way I expected him to.
alright. Trust,
Oh.
So, we'll do
trust
one.
the process.
We'll do one more. We'll do one more round. I'll just skip Steve's turn. It's not that big of a deal. Go ahead, Shissan. Or don't. That's fine too.
Melphis?
Melphis.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Melphis, you gotta be witty.
One of us. One of us.
No.
I'm not going to say that I do not feel bad at all for anyone in California for how late it is right now, because fuck you, it's 3 a.m. for me.
It is
Fair
too
enough.
for me.
All right, cool. All right, I'm up. So I'm gonna select
only
the.
11.
This time I'm gonna attack the HG1. Let me do my own attack, my own character. So let's look.
Yeah, that one you can actually do as a full targeting attack and everything. So.
All right, so I'm gonna use my longbow, obviously.
You're going to use
Oh,
your
you
longbow,
go?
are you?
Yeah.
Melphis. Melphis.
Have you looked at the map?
Oh, hold on.
I'm not saying anything, but
But there's a
look.
wall.
Well, it's not. No,
right
that's
next
not a
to you.
wall. That's a piece of the floor. However, when you shoot a bow from short range, you have disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna have to hit with melee. But the problem with that is I do shit for damage. All right, so let me do it. I'll attack with my short sword here. So I target short sword. I get. Ooh, I have dual. I have 2 swords. Does that mean I attack twice?
Yeah.
All right. So
Are they both short swords?
yes, they're short swords.
Then yes, you can attack. Use one as a bonus action if you want to.
All right, I'm gonna do that. All right. So I exclamation mark target HD 1.
It's exclamation attack short sword minus T HG1. Also, do you want to do anything else before that move or anything?
No, I'm in range, right? Oh no, maybe I'm not. 5 foot.
Yes, if
You're
you're
in
next to
range.
each other, you're within range.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna stay there and attack.
Good.
Let me bring up my notes here. I forgot all the commands.
Sweet.
D&D notes. All right, here we are. So I'm going to. Oh man, I have a claw attack D2. All right, so I'm gonna do this then. Except for I think I get a better advantage towards hit. +7 to hit. All right.
Let's say your beyond sheet should tell you what your attacks all have.
Yeah, it's a D. It's a 1d6 plus 4. D6 plus 4. All right. Did that do anything?
Well, first you gotta roll to hit.
Did it hit?
You roll damage, not to hit.
Oh my god, dude. So let me do the.
Yeah, you need to actually put their command in correctly.
Oh shit! Well, man, I have so many different commands. I can't remember which one's which. Like this one's for a claw attack.
You literally have the same command, just replace words.
Okay.
The setup is the same. You just replace short sword with claws.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you want to use
There,
your
let me do
claws,
that.
if you want to use your claws, switch
Oh,
towards
I don't
sword
have
for
claws.
claws.
That was for my druid character. All right, there we go. Perfect.
All right. You have
Let me
2
put that in
attacks.
my
You're level
notes.
7.
And do another one.
Yes. Because you have 2 attacks when you're level 7.
There we go.
Because you're a ranger. You also want to do a bonus action attack.
Bonus action attack would be my Drake command.
He
So
remembered. I wasn't gonna correct you.
Yeah, I wasn't going to either. I'm surprised he remembered.
well, of course I remember my little Drake, and he's going to attack again.
Because originally
Good
you were
job,
planning to
Melfish.
use your other short sword, so.
Yep.
I don't know if the Drake's worth using, but oh, well, I'm gonna.
It
Alright.
does pretty much the same damage as your sword would do.
But it's
All
more
right,
fun.
so if that's the case, I'm gonna attack again for my bonus action.
Okay.
All right, never mind. The Drake.
Actually, I feel like I'm gonna let you. I'm even gonna let you keep the full damage on that because I forgot to tell you that since you don't have the 2-weapon fighting style, that technically you should lose 4 of that damage. But I'm gonna let you keep it because that was my fault.
Ah. Get rid of
Oh yeah.
Because you still credit on them, so. And I'm too late.
And we don't need to change the damage because she got max damage on one of them.
Not bad, not bad.
Oh, it's me.
I'm assuming unless you want to eat an opportunity attack that you're not moving away.
No.
No, I'm gonna try to.
No, not
Eldritch
you.
Blast
I
him
mean
away.
Shissan, but.
No, I'm not. No, I don't want an opportunity.
All right. Or me an Eldritch Blast at disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh my god, are you serious?
It hit. Yes. It moves 10 feet away.
Cool.
Oh, thank God. I was hoping that hit.
About like that.
I'll
Nice.
blast it again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so close to a crit. And I will move 20 feet.
All right.
And that should be my turn.
Cool.
Oh, is anybody Hope? I'm Hope.
You, among other people.
It's fine.
Wait.
I'll heal
Emotionally.
Melfish.
I'm healed.
Huh. Well, now it's my turn. I'm gonna push in.
All right.
I'm gonna
That's
chase
okay.
after this hill giant that just got knocked away.
Mm-hmm.
And you said for my weapon, I'm using what was it? 2d8?
Yeah. So 2d6.
Oh, 2d6.
And actually, it would be 3d6 because they get an extra die as a part of their ability.
Nice.
And 2d6
I get
is
a
the
4,
base damage.
and don't I also get a 4d8 of necrotic damage, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So to hit plus 11, so d20 plus 11.
Yeah, you can put yourself in initiative, but since I gave you a different weapon, it's easier to roll this way.
24 hit.
Luka just hit with like a 14. Yes, it hits.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Could any of you ever pay attention to anything that's not your own turns, please?
Do.
Ever.
I believe in us.
And then that's slashing, and then that is 29 damage. And how many attacks do I get? Oh, I make 3 longsword attacks, so shoot.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Oh,
Yeah, fuck him up.
Cool, go ahead.
Pikachu.
Whoops.
Oh, that's a
Whoop.
crit.
Yep. So hold on.
46 plus 5.
Hold on. Don't roll that. I gotta do
I am.
fucking math.
I-
So you normally do. So you do 3. That's 21. Sorry, 18. Plus 40 is 32. 18. So it's 50. Cool. So roll your normal dice because I already added your crit damage.
All right.
I'm not explaining how I do crits again. We've gone over this.
Yeah, that's why I said we don't need to change it for Malphus's attack.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Pew pew pew.
So the total, I'm pretty sure he's well dead because that's 82 damage.
Yo.
Cool.
You damaged the wrong one. Reynaud's attacking too.
One of
Well,
them's
if
dead.
maybe if you hadn't changed that,
Uh-oh.
no, then I would have remembered that wasn't one. No, that's completely my fault. Right.
Crit hit.
And now I gotta go back and check what his actual hit points were. Okay. Because I'm not going to give him all of what I put in back because he didn't have that many. But I will give him back what he actually had. Oh, I forgot. It overkilled him, so I actually have to. I did actually have to put that whole thing back. There we go. He's dead.
What? Nice job.
Yippee.
I'm glad we have
You
Reynauld
don't
on our
have-
side.
You don't have enough movement to get to the other guy.
I know. So that would conclude my turn.
Lovely stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, I accidentally bumped it out wrong key. Zarvir.
Hooray.
You're the last heathen.
Okay. Oh, goody gumdrops. Yeah, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast this guy.
Alrighty.
This is number 1, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Do I need to do multiple attacks on this guy? Oh no, yeah, I have multiple. Oh yeah, what else am I gonna hit?
Yeah. We also kind of want him away from Malphus.
Oh yeah, if these hit me, he's gonna get pushed.
Yeah.
Trying to think if there's anything else I want to do. Oh, that's about it. Okay. He's
Lovely stuff.
alive.
Anything
And he
else?
gets pushed back 20 feet.
He's pushed back 20 feet.
I don't care about that. I'll do that in a second. 2 different screens.
No, that's it.
Cool. I'm just curious what the hell you guys think you're gonna do for 45 seconds in game when you kill these guys in 2 rounds.
Well, we can
Drop
talk
concentration.
about our feelings.
Yeah.
Drop
Yeah, you could also
concentration,
do that.
heal.
Charlene,
healing.
it's your turn, by the way.
All right.
Oh.
I can finally use my pet to help
Like
me
that.
heal.
Close enough.
and or fire. All right. Wait, so the top one is Hill Giant 1.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I'm going for Hill Giant 1 again.
Get them.
And it's going to come from my pet. Oh, I'm going to cast a fun spell. Here we go. One of my...
Why is Shissan there 4 times?
That's what I've been
Mitosis.
wondering.
One of my second levels.
I think
Spike
he's opened
growth.
multiple tabs of it.
20-foot radius on a point within range, which is 150 feet. So I'm going to put it up to where the Hill Giant is, and not where any of our guys are standing. All right. Oh, wrong thing. Stab. Okay, cast. Oh, spike
I want
growth.
to do it all.
Oh, I must not have done that. Yes.
I just want to put a label on it. Good lord.
You might want to update your sheet.
I'll check on that. Okay, so I did it. It is done. It's difficult terrain, and when a creature moves into or in it, they take 2d4 piercing damage every 5 feet.
Cool.
Oh, it looks
So
natural.
that's what, 20 feet?
Camouflaged. 20-foot radius. Yep, and within a range which is 150 feet. So I want to make sure it's not touching any of our people. So basically, he's already in it. Like we're under him, and I can cast it from my pet. So little Phoenix buddy can help out.
Cool. So I will tell you now, in order for him to be in it and none of your friends to be in it, you basically have to put him in like the last square of it.
Okay, cool.
Because if you centered it on him, for example, 20 feet would hit several things.
Yeah, I think he's trying to cast it like Maxio or something.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just because of the 20-foot radius, in order for him to be in it and none of your other people, you'd have to basically put it to where he's only going to be in it for 1 square.
You'd have to put it right here, I think.
Put it right behind him.
From the looks of it, yeah.
So yeah, I guess he'll be in it 10 feet. It doesn't
Right,
matter. He's going to be dead soon anyway, so.
This is true.
Yay. Okay, so that's my action.
Okay, go ahead and do your bonus action.
Would anybody like some healing?
Melfish could use some.
You could use some too, Luka.
Yeah.
Who
Either
needs
one
it
of
the
us.
most?
No, Melfish needs it more because he's the one next to the giant.
The nasty
that makes
giant.
sense, yeah.
He's not next
They're
to anything
targeting
now,
you.
but
Well,
Yeah, not anymore.
the closest. The closest.
Not for much longer.
All right.
Yeah, hopefully
I
this doesn't
have.
bother me.
Let's see, that was
Wait,
1 second level. Lesser Restoration, which is also 2nd level.
It's a cool map, by the way, Paul. I like
Let's
it.
see. Oh, never mind.
Thanks,
That's
stolen.
that's
Are
for
you trying to find out how to
afflictions.
get to it, Underpaid?
Yeah, but I'm 10 feet short, so I'd have to.
Don't worry, I'll pull it 10 feet closer.
Bet. Well, wait, this is kind of meta. Hold on.
I mean,
Just
what?
do it. Just do anything
No.
else.
Yeah.
Are you shooting at
Ooh.
him with your thing? What are you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna try this Aura of Life thing. Concentration up to 10 minutes. So it's gonna be us in it. Cast Aura of Life. Oh wait, that's not. I already did a spell.
So first things first, you would, if I let you do that, you would waste your spike growth, and also you can't do 2 spells in one turn that are leveled.
Let's see. Oh, okay. So I have to do a cantrip. Ooh, I'm gonna do.
Do that also, by the way.
Oh, I was just about to assess it.
SS4 plus 1. There we go. Back to normal. Beep. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So okay, so I don't have any healing that I can do as a cantrip. Let's see, there's fire. Okay, I'll do Thorn Whip. Oh, I should have targeted him. All right, more plant stuff. Piercing damage.
Is that an action or a bonus action? The spike growth is an action.
Bone
me
Whip
check.
is an action.
Oh, yep, that's an action. Never mind. Damn it.
Luckily, you forgot to target, so it didn't actually do anything anyway.
All right, I'll just do another flame seed
Okay.
with my pet. Okay,
Go ahead and
1d6
roll
plus
your-
3. And
Well,
1d20.
you gotta roll the hit. I was gonna say you gotta roll the hit first, but
1d20 plus 8.
okay, well that definitely
nice.
hits. So roll 1d6 plus 3, and then add 6.
1d6 plus 9. There. Kapew, kapew.
Fairly certain he's dead anyway, but
I give him lots of love and attention.
oh, no, it's critical.
There we go.
However,
That's
he's
it.
about to be dead.
About to be isn't enough.
I mean, he is enjoying his bed of thorns. Spiky.
He's dead.
Yay.
Yay, we did it.
Yippee. Alright. Now, the only... Did I just drag something? No, I was using my ruler. Alright. With that, the only thing we have to worry about is the management spell I still have concentration on.
Yeah, do you want to keep the concentration on it, or what do you want to do?
Alright.
We should heal
Probably
first.
should heal. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I want... Let's use this chance to take a slight breath.
Who actually needs healing?
Me and
Melphis and
just
Luka?
currently just
Shissan?
yeah, Luka and Shissan.
just us.
Ooh, I have a fun idea. Oh my gosh. Forever ago, I bought a shady healing potion from this guy in an alleyway. Does someone want it?
Memphis can have it. He's closer to Logan.
That was forever ago. Oh my god.
But that's not a good
I
laugh.
imagine in
You
our
didn't buy
break time-
anything. You bought a healing potion.
Yeah, you're right. Just well then here. I will go up to Melphis and hand him this healing potion.
Jesus, why do I have a bad feeling about this one?
To everyone else's knowledge, this is a completely normal healing potion.
This is
Mhm.
true.
Looks good to me.
It's true.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, to us.
Yes, it does
Yeah.
because stop metagaming everything.
I think I have one too. If I remember
Before
right.
rocks fall and everybody dies you.
Whoops.
Yeah, in Calypso, it's just normal healing potion for us.
I mean, I know about
Mhm.
it, right? Because I think I also bought something.
Yeah, I think you were there too. Yeah.
I was like, ooh, I want in on this.
Rocks.
But man, it was so long ago. I don't even know if Zarvir remembers. He just knows he's got some kind of magical liquid.
It's delicious.
Well, but that's what potions are, magical liquid.
Yeah, exactly. This is perfectly fine.
I'll be right back. I need to go let dog out.
I need to start hexing people.
Thinking of which, the cat needs to be fed too. He's bothering me.
We're gonna do prep and get everything ready for when she comes back next week.
Hex is bonus action, yes.
Man, Heavens keeps playing Rust, man. He must love that game. You remember Heavens, right, Shadow?
Actually, speaking of heavens and all that, I was thinking, it's summertime. Maybe one of these days I'd do an at in the clock tower, see if people are around.
Ooh,
We could try, but man, no one's played that for a long time.
Clock tower. I haven't done it in
Ooh.
so
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, neither have I, but I thought I'd give it a shot anyways. I don't expect much.
Yeah,
but
maybe
why not?
summer. I think people are
Okay.
just tired of the social deduction games.
I was trying to get her attention.
Oh,
Or
go
I
ahead, Paul.
think.
So, D&D.
Yeah.
It's D&D time. Did someone drink that fucking potion? Because I need to remind you how potions work.
I did not drink anything.
I gave you a potion because you're hurt.
Yeah, but I just tucked it in my belt. I don't
You
know.
don't
what
want
to
to
drink
use
it. It's a
it?
health. Your character.
Oh, okay, I'll drink it, Paul.
Yay.
I don't care. You don't have to drink it. I'm just letting you know. Once he drops the banishment, you might not have a chance to use it one way or the other. It's up to you.
All right.
Good.
Well, I'm not really that
It's
hurt.
now or never.
You're half dead.
Oh, okay, I'll use it. All right, Paul, I'll use it.
that got him going.
Oh,
I'm just
man.
missing an arm.
Bruh, do exclamation HP. Nothing else. Just exclamation HP.
Yeah, 29.
All right.
All right, you're right. Good,
Let me
it's a good
update.
amount of- Oh, me, I thought Mina was gonna heal me. She changed her mind.
Well, like I was saying, I don't have any cantrips that are healing, so I couldn't.
Oh, I actually can heal myself. I totally forgot about.
By the way, Melphis, I need a con save.
Nah.
I wanted to, but I already used a level spell.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Fantastic. So, you're poisoned.
I figured it.
Oh no.
Thanks, Shadow.
Well,
Knew
we
it.
have
Should've
a
just-
side character to kill.
Also, you take 14 poison damage.
Oh my god.
So minus.
So
that
HP
switch
minus
HP?
14.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Minus. So now do minus 36.
Minus
Oh, dear.
36.
I've got healing word for next time.
Oh. Yeah.
Jesus. I knew I should have
Cure
stuck with my
wounds.
gut.
Oh, cure wounds is
Anything
better.
for freaking Shadow's characters.
Yeah, but your gut is not your character's gut. That's the problem.
Strange healing potion. And long con. It worked
And
out.
literally,
Oh, no.
the description for the item is this concoction looks, smells, and tastes like a potion of healing or other beneficial potion.
Okay.
Dang. All right, 11 out of
At the start of each
15.
return, while you're born this way, you take. Cool beans. Go ahead and make another con save for me.
Jesus, are you serious? Oh, well, not that good.
Okay. So, since we are in initiative, but I'm sort of just keeping rough track. Basically, what I'm going to do is skip everyone and reset to the top of initiative next time. So this stuff in between, I'm kind of giving you for free, more or less. That being said, because of that, it's all kind of one series of events. You take 7 poison damage.
Okay, exclamation minus 7. All right, I'm almost dead. Great.
Just gonna throw it out there. Somebody might want to cure his poison.
Who can cure it? Can I cure myself? I don't think so.
I've got lesser
Yeah,
restoration.
Charlene and Luke.
Is it prepared?
Yes.
Mina, did you good?
I mean, I these are all the spells I have are the ones I can use.
So you currently have it prepared then.
Yes, I have lesser restoration, which can help with poison and a few other things.
Be useful for once, Mina. Cure me.
So rude. Blind, deaf, paralyzed, or poisoned. I want your disease. I want your love.
You could have it.
Love, love,
You
love.
think herpes are bad? You just wait and see.
I know, right? Pass.
Someone just disappeared.
Who was it? Oh, Mr. Steve.
Oh,
Or
I
really?
thought Steve already left.
Yeah, so
you're
your
s-
poison. Congratulations, your poison's
What
cured.
do?
Oh, do yeah.
Healing word.
Do.
What was it?
Your poison's cured, and your healing potion successfully healed you -21.
Well, what? It did -21?
Because it hurt you because it was poison.
What did I come back
What?
to?
Was it? Was it
So I have to
Oh,
do
Well,
plant
just
-21.
growth?
drank a potion.
Shissan
and
drank
it-
the potion, and it was a potion of poison.
The shady poison or shady potion.
So you took 21 damage.
Again? Jesus.
Wait, was it
No, not
plant
again.
growth that
Oh.
it said I didn't have?
Oh.
I have it in my character sheet.
Do you have it in your D&D Beyond character sheet?
That's what I'm looking at. Yeah.
Weird.
And did you update?
I mean, it's been there. Let me try that.
I don't see it there.
It's
Under third level. It's or
Oh,
fourth level.
third level?
Fourth level. Should be fourth level,
it's third.
right? Or third? It is third. Okay, I was right the first time.
So cast it.
It says
Okay,
cast,
I was.
so I can click cast, or maybe not. Doesn't do anything. Oh, it's doing something.
Guess it's time to heal Malfish.
Yeah, probably.
I can do a max of 5d6 at a time. I don't want to do all of that though, so I'll do
Always
half of them,
prepared.
and I'll keep count on my sheet. I think. No.
Oh, plant growth is one of my wildfire druid things.
Malfish heal 16.
Heal 16. Thank you. Exclamation mark HP plus 16.
What are you trying to do with plant growth?
Oh, I was just trying to figure out why it was saying I didn't have it on my sheet.
Yeah.
Looks like it's there to me.
You should be able to cast it then.
Weird.
Did you try to use the cast, or did you try to do like attack?
I did cast.
That should
Was-
be right then.
One of the spells I tried, and it said I didn't have it. Or was it spike growth?
Yeah, the spike growth, which you already cast.
I'm alive. Okay, spiky. Spike, spike, spike. Okay, I think I figured it out.
So, anyone else doing any prep before I assume you drop concentration?
Oh, well, in order to do this, I would have to drop concentration, so...
We're good with healing.
Can I heal myself?
I guess.
Would I be able to
I was just about
Hmm.
to know this.
Am I able to hold a spell without dropping concentration? Like, kind of how you'd hold an action?
Possibly. Depends what you're holding, I suppose.
I'd want to hold a fourth level magic weapon before to go off as the concentration wears off. Well, it is also a bonus action. I could just cast it on my turn, but yeah.
You could and make my life way less complicated.
Yeah, sure. I'll make your life way less complicated.
Cool. So wait, why are you casting magic weapon on a magic weapon?
Why am I giving the spell magic weapon if my weapon is already magic?
Because normally your weapon isn't already magic. I gave you a magic weapon.
But it's all. Oh.
You're not a Death Knight.
Okay.
You're Reynauld with a stat block that I customized for you.
Okay, listen. I saw the spell magic weapon. I thought, oh, my weapon must now already be magic, and I forgot I'm using.
Now,
right,
you
never mind.
You potentially, if you really want to, could do elemental weapon.
But it also already does necrotic damage.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess,
Oh, never mind it. A non-magical weapon you touch becomes a magic weapon.
Wait, why would I have both magic weapon and...
because a Death Knight...
But why would a Death Knight even need both of those?
Because their weapon isn't magical.
But why would they need both?
Because they do two different things.
They do two different things.
One of them just makes it a magic weapon. The other one also adds damage.
Is she gonna come back in the same spot she disappeared on?
Yes.
Can
then in my preparation, can I cast darkness where she is at the last feasible moment I can? Not that I think I'm at. Oh, it's 10 minutes. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just cast it.
Uh-huh.
And can
what's the range on darkness?
It's 60 feet, so I'll get there. Hold on, let me.
No. What's the range of what's the radius?
15 feet sphere.
Cool. Question.
Yes.
How many people in your group can see through magical darkness?
I can, and I'm hoping she can't.
So she probably can,
No,
given that
we have
she's
qualms.
evil.
Would people verbalize their complaints in this idea?
I would, because I'm preparing to throw a really cool orb at them.
If they verbalize their complaints, Zarvir would not.
I can see in magical darkness, so no difference for me.
Do I need to see?
Okay.
Well, the Death Knight might.
I guess we won't, because she might be able to see through it. Yeah, never mind.
No, I only have dark vision. I can't.
Can I hold a spell and cast it right when she appears?
What are you doing?
Can I hold the spell Sickening Radiance?
I feel like you'd be able to do that on your turn. Because you have your turn before her, right?
I mean, yeah.
You'd basically just be getting an extra turn if you did that. But I don't want to, like...
I mean, you guys can hold all the spells you want. Like, one each, obviously, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Wall of Fire.
I'm not gonna... No, I'm not gonna say anything. Hold whatever you want.
What?
I'll hold Sickening Radiance then, and use it when she appears.
Cool.
I don't really have anything I want to hold.
Is everyone ready then? Melphis?
Cool. So here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this, which resets the round. Brings us to the top, which we'll start out for next week. Also, Luke, I expected you to know this at least. All of your spells fizzle because it's the top of a new round.
Oh.
I forgot.
So whatever level you were about to cast your spells at, take a spell slot off.
Pikachu.
Because it's a new round.
Yes, when you hold a
does?
spell, it only
Yeah.
holds until the top of the initiative order.
I was
Oh.
thinking. No, I'm dumb.
So we beat this big hat, nasty giant wannabe next week. She'll regret.
So,
She'll regret messing with us.
so anyone who used a spell slot holding a spell, because you absolutely have to hold a spell, you have to have cast it already. Take that, change the first one to whatever number spell slot you used.
Good thing I didn't use any spells.
Neither did I.
I don't know who I haven't 100% settled on when the next campaign will be or who will end up in it. But I'm teaching people things they need to remember.
Oh, so last
Luka,
round. Okay.
the last round, you said you wanted to hold a spell. I don't remember what spell. It doesn't really matter at this point. Whatever level you cast it at, remove a spell slot of that level.
Yeah, I did that. So we're holding
Yes,
spells last round.
remove.
Did we
So
say...
what did you hold? What did you hold?
I was doing Wall of Fire. So we're...
Okay, well, I
What were
haven't
you-
seen you remove a 4th level spell slot on Avra yet.
Oh, I put it on here. Let me... Does it update?
Wait a second. I'm able. Oh, I might be able to use my.
CSS.
Okay.
Does it show it?
I'm going to, just so you know, why I'm adding it back, just so I don't forget for next time. I'm using my Wad of the Pack Keeper to get back onto my
Ah, there we go.
Okay.
slots. Just so
Is it
you know.
your? Do you have to do that on your turn?
I don't believe so.
What does it say?
And you can. Never mind. I lied.
I mean,
Let me make a note of it then.
so when you're having, what are your rules when you're having us hold a spell? Do you like have
There
it
is-
triggered? Do we have to say
So
it triggers?
there's very specific already in the book rules. You hold a spell. You tell me what you're expecting, what your trigger is, and if it happens before it fizzles out, it triggers. If it doesn't, the spell fizzles.
This is true.
Okay, so then the trigger would have to be something like if she shows up, which we know she wasn't going to, so we wouldn't have done that. So what would our trigger have been?
Well, no.
It doesn't really
we knew
matter
she was going to stall.
unless you specifically power metagamed it and went, I'm going to cast this spell on this spot before the end of the round. There wouldn't be a very good way for you to predict it because at the top of the initiative order, any spells that haven't activated yet fizzle. Which I was expecting Luka to tell everyone, and then Luka didn't think of it either.
I was thinking it was at the start of your next turn, not the round.
I'm pretty sure
Which is
it's
my
top
fault.
of initiative order, but I'll double check.
I thought we were just doing.
I believe it is. I think you're right.
Sparkican raided my stream.
I'm pretty sure.
Because essentially you're holding an action.
I thought we were just
do
doing it before the round ended.
I mean, you can just put one up. You can just put one up as an action if you want, but if you're calling it a held action, it has to be.
Oh,
well, no.
Is it?
Well, no, actually, no, because we were finishing that initiative. I was being nice and giving you an extra thing, but technically you're supposed to finish the initiative order and then continue. So
I didn't get
that. If you referred to it as held, which we did, then you would technically lose it.
Oh,
it's a bit of a weird thing because I let you guys do stuff that technically rules as written shouldn't be letting you do because it wasn't your turn. Because it was a weird initiative. It was a weird initiative, but not scenario.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if it's like a targeted spell, then we're definitely screwed.
It might be until your next turn. From what I'm seeing. I'm trying to find where it actually says it in the rules, though.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. I think I just found it.
Okay. From what I saw, from what people were saying, it was until your next turn. But I don't know.
Sage advice.
It's
Rules,
D&D
answers,
day.
errata.
Woohoo!
I'm it's rather late for me. It's hitting 4 a.m. for me now. I'm probably gonna go. This is a really good session. Thank you, Paul. And sorry
You're
about-
welcome. We'll see what we can
Underpaid?
get. Yeah, we can break it.
I appreciate
Sorry, we're a
you.
bunch of dumbasses.
Woohoo!
Don't care. Be dumbasses all you want.
Alright. See ya.
Night, man.
Nice. Good night.
Next week we'll kick ass, guys, or die trying.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Roll's answer is August 2015. Cool. So somewhere in here should have the answer.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, although I would like to use my top wildfire spell at least one time with this character. This might be our
Or you
last
could do it
chance.
next time.
Not if I only have one
I'm
spell slot.
What?
I'm
So I
gonna
won't
head
be
to
able to.
bed. Just at me in chat if you find it, Paul.
All right, guys. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
See you later.
Night.
Not like this. Is this the same campaign? Yes. We're at the end of the road here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We've got a friend in chat here. His name is Polymorph, because his name is Paul, and I freaking love that name. What up, Polymorph? Noise. Ah. Pretty. So pretty.
I judge Jesus first. Why don't I just do this? Dungeon Master's Guide. Combat.
The what? Ah. Spells are a lot of work. I'm still struggling to learn how to use them proper. It's a lot to remember.
You take the ready action on your turn. What's that you?
I'm probably gonna go back to not.
Apparently, you guys haven't all lost your shit because it's the start of your next turn.
I just wanted to use it as soon as I
don't even know what you're trying to do.
I just wanted to use it as, like, to have fire between us and them, because it's just a wall of fire. So it should slow them down a bit. Just a nice line of flame. Like, it's not really a targeting thing, it's just like, it's just there. So all I really need to do is say where I need to put it. So I guess I was confused because I thought we were saying, like, when we're gonna be able to cast a spell, and that's why we're holding it. But I'd like to just I would just like to cast it immediately if I was allowed to. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait fire to be over. Nope, that's no good.
It is gonna be pretty fun. It's gonna be pretty funny when you put up wildfire and she just fucking walks through it.
That's
Doesn't give
true,
a
but
shit.
it'll be fun. I don't even care if it does anything. I just want to do it, and my character will learn from it. Like, oh, I guess
it'll do
it's not very
something. She's not immune to everything.
Nice.
Actually,
It gives us information.
I don't normally give this information out, but with everything else she has going on, 1 damage resistance or immunity won't matter.
And I'm still gonna do it anyway.
She actually has no resistance or immunity to fire, so it'll hurt her to walk through it, but she will take full damage.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
I think there might be a save on it or something, but other than possibly a saving throw, if there is one, she'll take the damage.
Sweet. Yep, there's a dex saving throw. 5d8 fire damage or half on a successful save.
So I'm changing my ruling because it says start of your next turn, but I also let you guys do way more than you normally would have been allowed to do in 1 turn.
That's fair.
So essentially, you're not losing your spell slots. I'll put it back. But you also basically aren't readying. None of the readied actions are going to happen. I'm just starting initiative on the new turn when concentration drops. Potions and stuff, I don't give a shit about that. Those are minor, but
okay,
it's too goddamn hard to keep track of, especially when we stopped the session midway through. So,
oh yeah, and I'll put this in my notes here. Episode 18. I'm alive. So we had me. Oh yes, and I think we said everyone healed.
not unless everyone found a way to heal each other.
Oh, I was trying to ask everyone if they were good with heals, because I finally have a use for my pet, because my pet helps me with another d8 of healing. I get to finally use my pet's abilities. Or at least that specific one. I've been waiting to use that one the whole time. Ah, yes, our dear friend Asmodeus.
Yeah, it's like, we're leaving this world soon. I haven't really used any of the established lore stuff, really. What devil are there? Fuck it. A devil powerful enough to give him everything he's given him? It's fucking Asmodeus.
It's gotta be. He's the one. I like it. Wildfire spirit. Enhanced bond. Yes, my bond with my spirit. 1d8 for healing or damage. The healing of fire. Yes, the healing waves of fire. I really like the roleplay of this class.
Yeah, it's interesting depending what you do with it.
Yeah, and I just remembered I have hex stuff too that I could do. I forgot all about that whole thing. I'm kind of HAG-ISH. That's also concentration, though. So I gotta worry about my spiky growth. I have to lose that. Necrotic damage. So I will learn if necrotic damage works or not. If I use that. It says whenever I hit with an attack, but it doesn't say what, if it has to be like a melee attack or not. So I'm assuming spell attacks count, because it's an attack, right? For the hex damage, it's whenever I hit with an attack. So does that counts spell attacks, right? Because it's an attack, right?
Yeah, if it just says attack, then
Yeah.
anything. If it just says attack or like attack roll, then anything that fits under attack roll would work.
Yes, score.
So,
And then it.
if it's like if it says make a melee spell attack roll or melee spell attack, and your ability works on melee attacks, that should count.
Excellent, excellent. It. Paul?
Hmm?
You said it, and then you stopped?
Maybe, I don't know. I didn't think I said anything, but
Oh. I heard it, and then that was it. Okay, so I can also choose a ability check to give them disadvantage on. I would probably pick Dex because of Wall of Fire. Yep, Dexterity saving throw. Cool. Oh, so maybe I should do that first. Next session. All right. So we did the potion thing. Were we able to? Did we have time to help Shissan with getting healed beforehand, or is he still going to be at the same HP? Let me check. He was
no,
really
he healed
low.
at least some.
Okay, he went to 4 total in the Discord.
Yeah, and then he healed up to like 20.
20, okay. Boom.
I'm gonna hop off and get ready for bed. So.
Okay. All right. Was that all the healing we had time for?
I mean, yeah. Considering technically, I mean, see, there's no good answer to that question because you had up to 10 rounds of combat to do it.
I just meant like when the time that you were giving us at the
well, no, that's what I'm saying. Your
killing.
banishment lasts for up to 10 rounds, but it sounded like you guys were planning to drop concentration on that before the full minute was up. So I don't actually know how much time you really had.
Okay. Yeah, Reynauld was talking about it, but then we all said we should heal first, and then.
So then I just sort of gave you the equivalent of like half a turn to do stuff. And then I reset the initiative count to start out at the top next week.
Okay, well, if I'm allowed to, I would want to heal him, because I told him I had a spell. Let's see, he needed lesser restoration, so I used up lesser restoration to help him with the poison too. Let me make sure I cast that. I don't want to forget that I did that. So 2 SS 2 -1. Lesser restoration and spike growth. Yep, that was those 2.
Yeah, so you cured his poison. I would say, given how much I already let everyone do in what really was not a very well organized by my end or yours as a group way, I would say you wouldn't have time to do anything else.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure I got everything
Because
used
what I
that
actually
used.
should have done is either said, "Hey, you have one initiative round, basically, so like one action each.
Mhm.
You can do it one action or one bonus action." But I forgot to say it that way. So
Gotcha. Okay,
anything
so I
that's
got mine.
already any buffs and debuffs that already were specifically said will go through. But I would say no at this point if you're planning to drop.
Mhm.
The assumption was he was dropping that basically to start combat back up. So
Okay.
rather than keep it for the whole minute. Now, if we show up next week and I go, "Hey, are you still planning to drop that?" and he goes, "Yes," then I'll leave it like that. If he goes, "No, I thought about it and
Okay.
realized that buying us the full minute is better," or whatever, then fine.
Mhm.
I'll let him do it. He has the option.
Okay, sounds good to me. I just want to make sure I used up my slots that I used.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That you already did. And that,
Okay, I got
anything
it.
I
That's good.
already approved is fine.
Sweet.
Yeah. I'll see you next time.
Cool.